Good morning, afternoon, and evening. Hope you guys are doing well on this Friday, this last day of the week for most people, this last work day of the week. Hope everyone's having a good shift, had a good shift, or maybe even is about. No. I was about to say, maybe even is about to have a good shift, but I'm pretty sure everyone's past the start of their shift on average. Unless you start late, I guess. Okay, yeah, so actually, if you start late, so maybe you start past noon, then hope you have a good shift on this Friday. Today's stream theme, or rather question of the day, when did you spark positivity in others? This is what... Do I have to elaborate on this? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll elaborate. Okay, all right. The question is, when did you spark positivity in others? And the reason I hesitated to elaborate is because what I want is for people to dig for it. I know for a fact at least some of you are going to be answering with, like, I don't do that, Phacil. It's not what I do. Yes, you do. Right? It's ridiculous. Like, there's no way you've been alive for over a decade and you haven't sparked positivity at least once. So my question is when? And if you don't know off the top of your head when you did this, then of course be sure to dig for it, because just digging for it is going to be good for you. So realistically speaking, I don't care per se about when you did it. I care about you realizing that you did it, which requires you letting me know when you did it. So thank you for your time and effort as always, team. I did it recently, even by pure coincidence on Discord. I did it recently. That's all I'm going to say for privacy's sake, but it's working. I'm enjoying that people enjoy and appreciate positivity and empathy enough to listen to my crap, basically. So much appreciated, team. The stream theme I am terrified of, but we are doing Helldivers 2 No-HUD runs all night. So if any of you were planning to learn the inputs to stratagems, that's not happening tonight because there will be no HUD. So let's hope you guys don't send me in with any stratagems that I don't know by heart. And the reason I say that specifically is because normally on Saturday I do viewer builds, but because we're doing no HUD runs, I may as well run some of your builds today as well. So feel free to send out builds and I will do them, since there's no prerequisite in terms of weapons or stratagems that I want to bring. That's it. Yeah, I don't have any special announcements today, so let's get in there. ! Join if you want to join for a mission. Scan the QR code if you want to join the Discord. If you do join the Discord, make sure you select the Helldivers 2 role in the channels and rules section. Alright, team, let's get in there. And of course, as always, I have medical polls prepped in case we run out of conversational topics. You can join, Rugbro. Get in here, strange infant. We have 2 spots free, so I'm pretty sure if you're logged in, you'll make it in before anyone else. Let's see. Hello, Dark. How you doing, bud? Good seeing you. I give out hugs on the regular. That is a... Oh, sorry. Oops. Hello. Sorry. Hello, Dark. And I give out hugs on the regular. That is a fantastic answer. That is a really good answer. Well done, Normal. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. For at least another 50 years, alright? I appreciate you. Get in there. Hello, how are you doing? Ahoy? Ahoy? Was it Ahoy? Oh, it is Ahoy.
Finish the game.
Oh, did it go well? Many points collected?
Well, the last
Wait,
the last one was pretty fun. It was not good.
That's part of the game, right? I just realized.
Does that mean they get a free pass after 50 years?
The what? Hello,
So
Normal.
at least 50 years. Do I get a free pass after?
Yes. After 50
Okay,
years, you will have
okay,
done
but
your part. I will be honest with you, though. With inflation and everything, when you hit 50 years, I'll probably ask for another 5, but
Ah, shit.
no worries. Alright. We're going to Haldus. I realized. Yeah, Haldus? Haldus? Let's see how she pronounces it. How does she pronounce it? Haldus. I knew it. Swedes. It's Haldus. The DSS is here. G to the G. Alright, team. Mandatory awkward hugs. Yes. Hello, Rock Bro. Thank you. It's like I'm out of here. I'm getting in there now.
No, you're not until you give me a hug.
Yes. Get in here, boy. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Actually,
Oh, you were about to kick me, weren't you? I could feel it.
maybe.
I could feel it.
You got a feeling.
Exactly. Black eyed peas all the way. I guess we start here. Here? Okay, fine. All right. I have some of builds written down. I have a bunch of builds written down, but I don't often see some of them in chat. So Stern, is Stern here? No, right? No, it's not Stern. All right, I have a build by Stern, by Marcos, Bench / Pulsar, Loco Roco, Icotica, Adrian, Colado, and Z. I'll do Loco Rocos. I don't think Loco Roco comes to the stream very often. But at least if he does watch the streams, he'll see that I ran his build. Alright, so he doesn't ask for an armor. So I guess we go... OP passive. With a Mohawk. Because why not? And then we go, hello Titanic, how are you doing? And you too, Marcos, how are you doing? Unfortunately, we'll be joining tonight, especially on Carpool Life. Wee, okay, alright. No worries, man. Have a good trip, Marcos. Hope you have a good drive home or wherever you're going. Have a good one, bud. Let's see. If you do pop in again, Marcos, let me know. I have your build written down. Let's see what. Oh, where is it? Okay, he wants. Okay, this needs to be this. This can be whatever. So we're cheating because we're doing no HUD runs. Eats commandos. Commando. Eats. Rocket sentry, anti-tank mine. All right. Rocket sentry. Anti-tank mines. It's an interesting build. Okay. I do feel like I changed the... Do I change the grenade pistol then? Probably. Oh, the booster's pointless. This then. Do I change the grenade pistol since I have 2 of these? Probably, right? Probably? Alright, I'll change the grenade pistol. To what though? Probably this. Probably this. Okay.
Health pod launch initiated.
How are you doing, Titanic? I appreciate you always showing up at like 1 or 2 a.m. your time, man. How was your Friday? How was Friday in India? Because it's Saturday now. How are you doing? What do you do for a living anyway, Titanic? Are you a student? Do you work? You pop in here pretty often, but I don't think I've ever asked you, right? Pretty sure I never asked. No, I did my best. I did my best with mnemonics to memorize you, but I don't remember. Hey, what's up, Greg? How are you doing, bud? No worries whatsoever. Hope you had a good Friday, man. Or are having a good Friday, I should say. Oh, oops. There we go. Cheating, 1 sec. I forgot the code. What's the other one? Okay. Alright. Down, left, up, up. Anti-tank mines. Alright, HUDless, we go. Good luck. Alright. Good luck, team. Can we agree that if you clear a side objective, you tell other people that you did? So we can count them?
I'm just gonna stick with you.
Oh, that works as well. Okay, alright.
I'm gonna be your buddy.
Alright, Rook Pro.
Do it anyways.
Nice, okay. Yes.
There's no chat. How do you want others to tell you?
But in voice chat.
Oh no, you're expecting too much.
What? All of you talk.
What?
Use the
No,
thing.
no.
Use the thing in your larynx. They're called vocal cords. Use them. Alright, we're cephing. We are cephing as we speak. Over.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
Oh, well, there's 3 of us here. Did you say you're what? With your Big Mac?
I forgot my Big Mac at the ship. Over.
Why would you forget your Big Mac?
Returning to the ship, over.
Alright.
Dropping package.
Alright. I will be lookout since we don't have a mini-map. We have incoming. No idea what direction though, but where I am. I'm on a little pillar.
Okay, we got 5.
Doesn't seem like they see us. Work on the sieve team.
Alright, that's brilliant. I picked the gun with the iron sight.
Support weapon inbound.
Alright, good job on the sieve.
Okay, so I kind of feel like doing the
I'll handle the
thing where I always said right and left.
Definitely no. Hey, what's up, Mordosh? How are you doing,
all right.
monsieur? I see that. Oh no, Senator doesn't have a... Ooh, it doesn't have a reticle in third person.
have a taste of democracy. New mag.
I'm assuming that's a sieve over there. Looks like a sieve. An anti-air, sorry.
That's, yeah, it is.
I'm throwing a resupply on the sieve. Go for the blue beam.
Do you need a resup right now?
No, I just threw it so you guys know where to...
You know when you need it.
Yes, sir.
Requesting orbital strike.
Maximum immersion mode. I like it.
There's a vehicle.
Pretty good.
I got the last cannon for watchers.
Sure. Very nice. Alright. He's working on the anti-air. I guess we go for the ships we can see from here.
Onward.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Throwing actually go for the ship.
Illuminate west.
We can probably combo on the on the airships. If you laser them, I can commando.
Alright, the NTI is on. I'm gonna main the vehicle.
Can
Oh.
somebody call me in?
Oh, you're dead, crab.
Is that?
What?
I don't know how, but I...
Doesn't get it from
I
this
think I-
angle?
I think I threw a napalm on me.
Sorry, sorry.
Called him. I called him. Oh,
I called it.
Calling down a
that
support
works.
weapon.
Alright. Go for the next one? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay. Just laser anything. The ships, I mean, sorry. Timing.
I'm gonna go deal with the monolith.
Sure. Call it when you do it. We have two side objectives. We need 3 more. Probably go up the stairs.
We're having our versions randomized, that's why I'm...
No!
Okay.
That is
Oh, it's a
problematic.
randomizer. Yeah, I just realized it's called the Gatling instead of the Hellbomb.
Yeah, that's why I threw napalm on you as well.
Oh, right, I don't think about that. Okay, I'm gonna take the car and I'm gonna get over there.
Can you get...
Alright. Got that.
There's harvest in here by the monolith.
Oi. Oh.
Found something.
Can't shoot the light. That makes sense.
I'm out.
Going for it. Come on, Phacil. Get the angle. Oh, that was the last one. My bad. What do I have? I have a rocket sentry.
Requesting sentry.
And I have mines. Okay, alright.
Fortification.
Eats? Okay.
Weaponry.
I don't have an answer right now. If you do.
I have it.
Nice. Reload.
You can do Hellbomb? The thing is down. And there's another thing.
We're getting dropped on. You guys have time. Alright, I guess we're leaving. What is happening? Wait.
Oh,
Dropping a pin. West. Far.
Oh. What the heck?
Rocket Century
I
is
was like, why can't I not move? But apparently my minimap was open.
oh, you can't tell.
Yeah, you can't tell. I thought my character would hold up his hand if he did that, but he doesn't. We have a third sieve. You guys hit the randomizer, right?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, so we're on 4 now.
I got the terminal.
Alright.
Yeah, that's the main objective. Do we wanna hit it or?
Yeah, you can, yeah, of course.
There's a harvester.
Yeah. Go for it. Oh,
Oh, on the
I'm out.
got him. Got him. Doing a sieve. 4. Dropping a commando
Down a support weapon.
and eats. Right. Bit lower on the aim, Phacil.
Can I borrow the car and go back for my surgeon weapon? I think better one.
Prosperity.
Right. Good. Oy. Where's my commando? There it is. Watch out. Yeah, I can't help you there.
Orbital inbound.
Alright. Where do we go? Guess this way? I have no idea where we're going.
So we can go.
Yeah, I can't see anything. You go.
Come with me. We're gonna go to the
I'm
mine.
cheating. I have a guy that has a HUD. Okay, I follow you. Alright, maximum cheat mode, no worries. Oh, 1 sec, let me copy this.
Try to hit these
Alright,
ships.
I will pin this. I pinned it, Wardosh, I see it.
Oh, almost got it.
Doing good. Spent the whole day in video calls. We found a cool app that creates a virtual office. Like you can walk to people in the game and start. Yo, that's awesome, honestly, Wardosh. What a fantastic concept. Super cool. What is it called?
Okay, my objective is done.
Ooh, please. Alright, great.
I'm gonna try to find you now.
I'll
Like-
call you.
Alright, I got the monolith as well.
There's a ship here?
Moving it. Southeast.
And also I died.
Where did you die at?
At the monolith.
Like
Okay, I will
by
do
the
it.
mine? Okay.
Yeah, the hub on the got destroyed by a Tesla tower, I think.
Max empty.
Great.
Found something.
Where are we going? Hello, Banu Banu. How are you doing? Gathered Town. I've never heard of this. I need to write this down 1 sec. Gathered Town. Group meeting app. Wardosh comment. There we go. Wrote it down. You can also draw on a virtual. What? And it will stay there like a. That is crazy good, honestly. What the crap? Props to them, honestly. Whoever designed that. They definitely get human urges. Props to them. Where do we go?
Ah, yes. We can go
Tagging map. East.
straight ahead. We can go get this flag of Super Earth.
Right. So next round you're going HUDless as well?
I'm gonna
I get
try to
stuff
find you
listening.
all.
Alright guys. Rogue Bros going HUDless with me next round as well. We're gonna be lost chickens together. It's gonna be great.
Okay.
Okay, he says.
Alright, we are gonna play a game. Marco!
Hello?
Exactly. Did you say Michael? I'm pretty sure it's Marco.
Marco.
I'm pretty sure it's Marco.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it Michael Polo in the Czech Republic? I'm just picking. I'm just picking. I'm picking. I stop. I will stop.
That's good. Yeah, don't forget that there's a fucking check gun aim at your head.
No, don't be like this. Wait, where are you? I don't even see you. All right. This
Wait
is
a minute, I found the fucking objective.
okay.
Oh, over here.
We're doing one as well.
Back inbound.
Don't
Here.
tease. Oh, thank you.
I'm getting a fresh one.
It's a good quote again. Thank you, Dalai Lama. All right, I am Overwatch. Looks pretty. Oh, almost blasted you. Thought you were a zombie. All right, a bunch of zombies aggroed because Ahoy ran here.
Almost get.
They're coming.
Careful.
Wait, are they coming actually?
Have a taste of democracy.
They were coming.
Squids.
Squids? Where? I think HUDless in boss missions can turn to Vietnam War very quickly. Oh yes, it can. I was kind of hoping we were gonna get automatons. But we must do the major order, team. It is important. Super Earth must be respected. Casually taking down airships. Thank you, Sif.
I want a major advancement in the Illuminate storyline. And then I want them to refocus on either the Terminals or
You have been a stalwart line of freedom.
keep building up to something, and then they're like, and defend like 15 planets.
Yeah.
And then defend.
Okay.
It's only been a month, but gotta slow down a little bit. But still, I'm like,
I have a problem. I'm stuck.
Why are you stuck?
Oh, where you at?
Thank you.
Better?
Yes.
Great.
Squid outpost spotted.
Alright, I'm assuming... Wait, do you have a HUD Ahoy or are you playing HUDless as well?
No, I'm HUDless.
Okay, okay. Alright.
So
So
if
I
you
can-
go straight ahead,
Calling in orbital
or no,
strike.
I guess. Yeah, straight. It seems there are.
I guess that's a way to play this as well, right? Most of us go HUDless, we just have one person with a HUD. And then we make that person team captain.
Or no, we're going the wrong way.
And then we call it Stroopwafel Light.
Oh, yeah, just turn all the way around, and then we'll be headed towards a large encampment. Go straight through. the city.
Yeah, like this.
Yep,
Yeah, that's all.
we are on the path.
Yeah,
And then
make
just
it
hit a
big
right.
or-
Yeah.
Take a right on 21st Street. That's a left.
It'd be cool if they did have streets. Though.
Squid outpost.
It'd be a lot of work. Generate.
Let's see, is there a way out of here?
Seems like it.
Oh,
What?
you drove
mines,
onto a
anti-tank
mine.
mines.
Who would put that there? What an idiot.
Calling down fortifications.
Yeah, I wonder who.
Do you even remember the code for that?
Reloading.
No.
You sure? Yeah, no, he's like.
Alright, where are we going? I have no idea where we're going.
I love
Going
it.
here. I'll help you out.
I guess I start paying. Like, all right, from now on, when we're doing this HUDless, guys, everyone in chat needs to pay attention. You see the green planet? You guys are gonna start using the sky for me as orientation. Someone tell me where to go. Sorry, what? Yes. Hello? Hello, Frodo. How you doing, bud? Say hello to stream. How's life, bud? Been good?
Busy,
You
very busy.
still practicing the piano?
Yeah, I am. I've kind of moved on to PoE too. I got tired of Helldivers. I'm sure I'll probably come back. It's like a cyclical thing with me.
No worries.
I'll play the crap out of it and then leave and then come back.
That's most people, to be fair.
Get some! Get
Does
some!
anyone remember the reinforce command?
Up, down, right, left, up.
Calling in reinforcements.
I think I'm on extraction. Or is this... Maybe it's an outpost, actually. I think it's an outpost, never mind.
Yeah, you're at a cleared outpost.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you turn around,
I have no idea what...
head the way I'm facing, you'll be headed for.
I can't see you though. Where am I going? Tell me where to go. Wait, I'm next to someone now.
Oh wait, oh yeah, you can't see. Alright. We're gonna go this way.
What? What is this way?
See me?
I see you. Do we shoot these dudes first? I think we do. I will follow whoever I'm
You
with.
cleared the camp. So now there's just. Oh. Actually, let's go. Apologies.
Someone has a map.
Yeah,
Let's move quick.
Rogbro has a map. He's cheating, but it's okay. I forgive him for this one run.
I am. Yeah, I didn't realize that I was
No.
being a bad person.
No worries. You're not being a bad person. You're just
I
cheating.
cleared this place. I just don't know what's beyond this point.
Lawful, what is it? Unlawful good.
Maybe chaotic good. I would say chaotic good.
Very chaotic.
I would say chaotic good. You do whatever needs to be done to get shit
No.
done.
Evil,
Fine.
objectively,
We'll say chaotic neutral.
being stubborn.
But the extraction is right there.
Oh yeah, the extraction we can see, but do we have everything then?
Oh, they're just this one little
Exactly.
side.
Craig
It's,
gets it. Craig is
iron
like,
station.
I'm sure everyone's gonna start going for extraction.
Craig gets it. When you said Phacil this way, I was like, I have no idea what that means. What do you mean this way? What do you mean?
Drop another fucking mine here.
No, definitely didn't. What are you so going on about?
Requesting fortifications!
Hell bomb? Well, the good news is this hell bomb is gonna clear out all the mines.
Hellbomb armed! Clear the area!
Oh, that hurt. Alright, I guess I am running for extraction then.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it in.
Yeah, no, you can't see pings either. You can't see anything when you play HUDless. Yes, tags are off, pings are off, stratagem codes are off, ammo's off, health is off, stims are off, map is off. It's when you go HUDless, that's when you realize, holy crap, at how much you rely on breaking the fourth wall, if you will.
Oh, scared me.
Which I think is probably one of the cool mechanics about Fallout, right? Games like Fallout, where your character has like a little thing he goes into to see stuff. So it's not identical, of course, but it is pretty neat. They're leaving without us. Or he's leaving without us.
Requesting advanced weaponry!
Calling in orbital strike.
Calling down a sentry!
Commando. It's a good build, by the way. This is
Calling down
barely
support
used
weapon.
stuff, but
Calling down a sentry!
because it's all versus heavies, and I brought a purifier, it compensates for all the light. So bringing a purifier. Hey,
Oh.
what?
Boy, you look like a void lord.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sure.
Oh yeah. So okay. So when you say I look like a voteless, it's fine. But
That's
when I
because
do
you
it,
look like a voteless,
Yeah, and so did you.
but I have a mohawk.
The other knows.
Say hello to democracy!
Did you just gas me? All right.
Orbital inbound!
Do I have any stratagem? Probably not. No, everything's on cooldown. All right.
Requesting backpack!
Alright, we are doing good. Amazing. No, climb it, climb it, climb it. He doesn't want to.
New mag.
Doesn't go through. Pretty good. Thank you. Okay, so far so good. Local voice would be phenomenal. Yes, it would. Yeah, we've mentioned this before during no-HUD runs. If they give us that, that'd be epic, honestly. If they just give us like in Lethal Company, right? Where there's perimeter voice comms. That would be so
the
cool.
yeah, proximity voice chat would be hilarious.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, proximity. That's what it's called. People could split into pairs. Exactly. Arrowhead win. Give us a modifier. Give us a modifier. Alright, Pelicans here. Is everyone here? Yes. Good. Très bien. Very good. Alright, got an interesting challenge, he says. Yes. Well done. You can call stratagems only to your current position. Literally where you stand. Wait, what do you mean, Wardosh? So like I can't move after I call him in? Or what do you mean? Or like I can't throw him into the... Probably you mean I can't throw him far away, right? I have to throw him at my feet? But then I can move, I'm assuming, right? That's an interesting challenge. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, so I can't throw him at a distance. Okay, alright, I can do that. I can make that work. Alright, challenge accepted, Wardosh. Let's get in there. Alright, Lokoroku, thank you for the build. It's a good build. It's all the anti-tank is good.
Is there anyone in the queue?
No.
Alright.
Thank you for asking, though. Yeah, I give you guys props, by the way. Like a lot of you guys are always on it. Like even before I realized I should check the queue, you guys are oftentimes on it, ready to give up your spot for it. And I know you guys enjoy gaming here together, so it's very kind of you. Thank you so much. No sarcasm whatsoever, boys.
Alright, most accuracy, most shots fired. Oh yeah.
Oh, awkward hug after that?
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. He's right. He's right. I did a kind word thing. Must do awkward hugs because the world is really bad at spreading empathy and care. All right, you're right.
You gotta give him a long nice
Yeah. No, Rock Bros, like whatever. You
Yeah,
you give me half.
And do the hug for as long as you want.
At least 20 seconds. 20 seconds to spike oxytocin.
And you both have to let go. So if only one lets go, you just hang on to him unwillingly.
All right, all HUDless. All right, all HUDless. All right,
Yes.
let's do it.
Yes, I will remove my HUD.
Yes, sir. Chaotic
No
evil. Let's see. So to call a bomb, you need to run into a thing, through it, and try to survive by running or hiding. That's nuts. All right. Where am I going? Did you hit me with Venga, boys? I'm pretty sure you just... Okay, let's get the next build in there. Alright. Wardosh wants me to run a space cowboy build. And then I'll run the challenge at the same time. Hopefully that's not a big problem. Let's see. Oh, that's a big problem. Okay, alright. Alright, I will do. I already said it. I opened my big mouth. Let's do. Alright, he wants me to run. Alright, so revolver, probably handling. Probably handling. Am I going handling? I feel like I'm going handling if he wants me to run a space cowboy build. Alright, yeah, definitely. I saw revolver, all eagle airstrike stratagems. I'll bring a constitution here so it kind of forces me into the revolver. The gas is probably good. Didn't even use the gas, that's how good the pre-fire is. Didn't use a gas grenade once. Let's see, all eagle airstrikes. Supply backpack optional. Yeah, okay, I'll go all eagle airstrikes. Airstrike, airstrike. Airstrike, airstrike. Do I even remember? What is the napalm calling? Upright, down, up? Upright, up, down? I think it's upright, down, up. I know the other ones. Alright. Alright. I'm only allowed to call the eagle stratagems on my feet. This is gonna be interesting. Alright. Space Cowboy. There we go. This one's for you, Wardosh. You call this the Broken Hand Challenge? Okay, alright. Broken Hand Challenge. With all eagles. I like it. What's the worst thing about going HUDless? Is it the stratagems? No, it's not having a minimap. But this is definitely an opinion. Like, I think a lot of people underestimate how addicted I am to the minimap. And if you're not addicted to the minimap in a game like this, I'll be completely honest with you, like definitely practice like looking at your minimap and using it like eyes in the back of your head. Because basically every time I open the minimap, I do it for like half a second. Because in that half a second, I can see, okay, am I getting hit from 3 sides, 4 sides, 2 sides? Should I run? Should I stay? Where can I run if I have to run, right? So it gives you so much information in half a second. And so now, like, I guarantee you, I'm going to be dying a bunch. And it's not because of, holy crap. Oh, oops. Not because of, oh, let me check the eagle, up, down, right, up, okay. So it's not, I'm not going to be dying because of getting hit in the front, most likely. I'm going to be dying because I didn't see them coming from behind. Which is something that just doesn't happen that often to me. If I'm in the zone, if you will, though.
I don't remember the reinforce.
Up, down, right, left, up. I got him.
Calling in reinforcements.
I think we might be shuffled already. The beacon's close.
Are we? Oh no.
Sending in
Pretty sure this works, right? The airstrike works. Is that close enough to my feet? You want me to throw it down? I'll throw it down, actually. I just realized I threw one far away. My bad. This works, I think. Oh, too late.
calling down a support weapon.
Try again. Oh, come on.
Did you pick it up?
Oh, come on. Alright. Well, how many seconds is the gas? 4 seconds? To detonation? Up, down, right, left, up, please. Thank you. Alright, my bad. Pure reflex there, Wardosh. I will not mess it up again. I will call stuff at my feet. Oy. Alright, I'm calling only at feet. Oh boy, this is gonna be rough. Oh, we're jammed. Crap. Oi, that's a lot of bullets to the leg, arm. That's what I meant. Oh boy, not allowed to call unless at feet. Yes. Bye.
I'm gonna try to see over the...
Okay, that would be great.
I get there.
Reloading.
What? This guy's head. What the wobbles? This guy's Michael Jackson in Thriller. Don't move your head like that, dude.
Mikey Jackson?
Look at him. Better. Alright.
Okay.
Space Cowboy. Oh no. I am Space Cowboy. Alright. Knowing how to use the map is very OP. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Banu Banu. Absolutely. In any game, really. Any game that offers you a minimap like this that gives you 360 vision around you, learning how to use it is insane. Like, even if you take a game like StarCraft, like a real-time strategy game, like if you look at a lot of the power for grandmasters in a game like that, is that they're really good at map awareness. They're really, really good at paying attention to where stuff is on the map. And that alone gets them... If you're good at looking at the minimap, that'll get you up the ranks. Just being good at that. So everything else becomes extra, right? Until you're competing with people that are just as good at watching the minimap. Alright. I am on CF.
On same side.
Climb? No? What do you mean no? Alright. Yeah, it actually yeah, yesterday someone told me, I forget, someone told me that it one-shots them to the head. That's why I knew the senator was good. Oh, you're here. Okay, right. Let's see. The call out, man. What's with the call out, Wardosh? But you're right, though. You are right. Alright, you gotta give the cowboy a second, though. Looking better.
Can someone remind me what the objective is?
Is it a black box? I think it's a black box.
I don't know, I went for the objective
No,
and forgot.
it's a civilian mission, so
Civilians? Okay.
yeah.
Alright.
I think it was at the very right top, so like
Could have sworn. Could have sworn
yeah, it's like
it was.
northeast. Where's fucking northeast? Yeah, I got it.
I
I really would wish to know where the north is right now.
have no idea, man. I have no idea.
I found it on the same side.
Alright, am I going the right way? Is there something there? Maybe there's something there I can do. Alright, you guys are over there. Alright. I guess we go this way.
Hello. Whoever that is.
What? Where? Me? Not
Yep,
me.
that's you.
Is it me? I think we've done this, right? I don't see the... No, we haven't, because I don't see the giant rocket thing.
Uh-oh.
Definitely haven't then. Am I blind? Is it up?
I should not be here right now.
I forgot to feed... what is it? The DSS with samples.
Okay, there's
All
another
right.
side, boys.
Can you try to kill a harvester? Yeah, sure. I'll try. I'm pretty sure it's possible, right? It's heavy pen, so it should be possible, but it might just zap me before I get a chance, though. But I am Space Cowboy.
Is that you normal fighting the harvesters over there?
Probably.
I wouldn't use the word fighting, but yeah, that is me.
Got to.
Let's see. Am I using peak physique right now? Yeah, I am. I think peak physique is good for specific guns.
Calling in orbital strike.
It is
Oh,
good
oops.
when you want to use the machine gun as a stalwart.
Exactly. Also works. I was very good with... What else was it good with? I'm trying to remember. Well, with the HMG, obviously,
Dominator?
right? Dominator as well.
Dominator.
Yeah. Alright. For... Oh,
Found something!
loot first. No idea what's in there.
Sample collected.
More ammo. Alright. For once in your life, Phacil, get the grenade right. Wait, am I?
Second arm.
Requesting air.
Oi! Run! Run!
Oh, hello. I didn't even see you.
You will never destroy our weapons.
Do you know where to go?
No.
Hello?
Ah, fair enough.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, let me ask this question. Did anybody do the part 1 of the civilian mission?
I didn't.
Okay, so we're looking for an antenna. Because I found the civilian place, not the antenna. No.
Someone DC'd.
Ah, shit.
What the crap? Shooting him in the body. The medal. Alright, in that case... Do I still have... No, I don't.
Requesting objective equipment.
What do I have?
Sending in an
I have this. I'm pretty sure I have this, right? Run. No, I did. Oh, got it. Yes.
dropping package. Requesting air support.
Alright, add feed again. No. No, Tesla, no.
Quit. Dropping package.
Please. What do I have? Do I have this? I do have this. Yes.
I don't remember how far the dish was.
Oh, this harvester's about to zap me. No. Give me a second. Give me a second. Just 1 second. Ah, crap. Oi. Line it up like this. Yes. Ooh. I need to go this way. Please.
Oh, die.
Alright, good enough. Oi. The beam? Beam? Still beam. Line it up this way. I go this way. Oh, wait for the napalm. Yes, très bien. Ooh! Please, harvester. Alright. No, I didn't get him.
I'm following orbital lights like a moth.
This is difficult.
Sending in an eagle.
This way, I guess? Alright, I guess I go this way. Alright. What? Come on.
Found
Alright.
something.
Sit up straight. Please.
Have a taste of democracy.
No, someone's doing it.
I was just popping the
Out of
horn.
ammo.
I'm out of ammo. Problematic.
You can call it resupply.
Okay. No,
do
I
not
can't.
have a resupply.
No, I can't. Alright.
Something.
Alright. I turned into a musketeer. I am from the French Renaissance era. Alright, where is ammo? Hello? Alright, you're probably better off using stratagems. Yeah, I probably am. I probably am, you're right. But it's fun though. It is fun to try though. To take down a harvester with a senator. Let's see. I love Dominator without this armor, but with the buff to handling, it is amazing. Yeah, the Dominator is ridiculous in terms of DPS, I feel as well, right? Just pure raw numbers. Like, where does it chart in terms of DPS? Does anyone know? The Dominator?
It's just someone talking about it.
Someone has had to have run the numbers pure DPS wise. It's pointless,
I'm
but
pretty sure in Helldiver's chat, if you like go straight up, there was like
Out of
a
ammo!
gap or something like that.
yeah, that's fair. Alright. I think stims improve handling too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. You're right. That's how I remember it too anyway. Never tested it though, so... Out of stamina again. Good old Albert and his intellectual quotes. Albert Einstein said, creativity is intelligence having fun.
Got a sample.
Alright,
Permission to look at the map to find the objective?
negative.
Ah, shit.
Alright, I'm joining back.
Actually, this is probably smarter. Oh, much smarter even. No, I don't have a stim. I don't have a stim. Oh! I thought I had a stim.
Oh, I just got double dropped on. What did I do? I'm not a bad guy. Thought that's what Phacil said, but then I
What?
got double dropped on me. Sure.
No, no, I didn't. I thought I did, Banu Banu, but I was pressing V, but it definitely wasn't stimming. I just didn't just now though, but when I got gassed, I didn't have stims. No idea where we're going, team. Hello? No!
Sure I'm at the main objective.
This guy.
However,
No, this guy sidestepped me like a G. Oh.
Requesting tac pack.
down, up, right.
Up, down, right, left, up. Get me in there. Does anyone have any idea where we're going? You guys look like you're in the right spot.
I believe I'm here, but like I'm just.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Oh, I realized I forgot to rearm.
If nobody did the side, I think I'm looking into the jungle for it.
Yeah, me too. I'm going for it as well. Alright. Where the heck? Yeah, the rifle does fit into it, right? The Constitution does, Hordosh. Honestly, it's worth a shot. It's pretty fun to do. Specifically HUDless as well. It feels very old school. Definitely try it HUDless. Alright, look for a satellite team. Are you guys sure? Yeah, it is a
I'm
civilian.
pretty sure this
Okay.
is it, because I just did a terminal.
Okay.
And open. No, the doors are definitely here. It's, there's no way any civilian is fighting over here. I also don't remember the code for my turret, so I'm just pure copying
Which one did you bring?
the basic.
Down, up, right, up.
Down, up.
Requesting
Ooh
sentry.
boy.
I got you.
6 to 7 seconds.
I still have no idea where I'm going. Right.
Oh, we did do the satellite.
Did we?
Yeah, nobody admitted to it, but it's done.
Oh, someone did it. Okay, well, I see 2 CFs, 2 anti-airs. Do we have all the side objectives?
There should be like a radio station kind of thing, if I remember right.
Oh, probably outside somewhere.
Sample collected.
All right.
It was nearby the site main objective.
Where was that?
You mean the broadcast?
Mm-hmm.
The broadcast, yes.
Yeah, I'm walking past it. It's destroyed.
Okay. So broadcast is done and 2 anti-airs are done. Did we do anything else?
I did the beacon that scattered our
Oh yeah,
stratagems.
that's 4.
Oh yeah.
And do we have? Does anyone know if we had to kill the overseers?
I don't think there's a way for us to know.
Oh, that's rough. Okay, right. Yeah, just do our best then. Just do the mission, I guess. Keep your eyes peeled, I would say. We haven't done a sieve, right? Normally there's a sieve artillery.
Well, we had a jammer this time, right? Or was that last time?
No, we did the confuser thing, the disruptor, but that's 4 though. So the question is whether the 50 overseers are 5 or whether an artillery is 5. All right, question by Wardoge, guys. Do you believe in fate? Fate. Yeah, so not faith, fate. No? No fate?
Nope.
No fate? Okay.
Not at all.
Not at all? Me neither, unfortunately, Wardoge. Me neither. I wish though. I really wish. Would be neat. Like, you mean fate as in like things being predestined for you, right?
That's how I understand it.
Oh,
I'm assuming that's how he means it.
murdered. And I dropped 14 samples.
No, call him in. Were you next to someone?
Oh, who's here with me?
Okay.
Need stims? Come on.
Yes.
Do we see
I can't
anything?
heal you. I can. There we go.
I don't feel like we see anything in the distance here.
Oh, there we go.
Hey,
I got the revolver.
random eat. Random
crosshair
machine gun.
headshots.
I'll go with eat. Okay, I have no idea where I'm going. There definitely doesn't look like there's an eat out there. Or a thief out there, sorry.
Warning, you are leaving
Alright.
the mission area.
Alright.
Alright, I think that was the last outpost.
What will be the difference between fate and luck
like
then, if both are predetermined? I like that. This is a good question, Yesko, and hello, by the way. I enjoy, there's a quote I really enjoy. The quote is, luck doesn't exist either, is what that person said. They said, luck is where preparation meets opportunity. And I really enjoyed that quote. Because it reframes what most people would call lucky, or most people would call fate or destiny or anything like that. It completely reframes it.
Reinforce me.
Oh, sure.
Calling in reinforcements.
Let's see. This is one way to look. Another looks that you have a set of paths that you are free to choose. That's interesting as well, though, right? But like, so are you implying that we only have so many options, or what do you mean, Wardoge? Luck is more like having a special energy, a view on things. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going into semantics then, though, I guess. I think if you would describe it as an energy like that, then I would say, okay, maybe yes then. But I guess what you're calling energy, I would call attitude, right? So again, we're on semantics.
Reloading. Get some.
All right. I still have no idea where we're going.
Is that you, Phacil?
I thought somebody was doing civilians, no?
I have no idea what's going on.
I don't know if you guys did civilians. I'm like limping here with a broken leg.
Oh,
Requesting air support.
yeah, good luck finding you now.
Well, I'm nearby the civilian.
What?
And
Where did
just
the
shot himself?
the
I
five
just checked that the
the
the ammo is not full down.
the 500 just landed in the freaking trees? No. So close.
For prosperity.
I'm doing the civilians.
Yeah, I'm getting there as well. I'm close.
Oh, I cheated. I used an eat. I found. I cheat. Got him. Alright, where do we go? Honestly, can someone, if someone's on the civilians, can you guys please throw a stratagem?
Yeah, that would be really nice.
Where is supply?
Okay, thank you,
I
perfect.
walked past you at least twice.
But are you doing the civilians already or no?
I'm doing civilians right now, yeah.
Okay, so we are done with the side objective. Okay, alright. Then we know where we're at.
Calling in orbital strike.
Alright. Ooh, that
Okay, who has a cannon over here?
airship got wrecked. I don't. Alright.
That was my autocannon. Did you get the samples that was on the ground?
I did.
Excellent.
Oh, like that. Okay. I would still say no, Wardosh. I would still say no. Like even if you look at it like that, because realistically, I think it's framing, right? So let's say you do have paths, right? Like in that movie, then I would still say, yeah. Then, like, why would you call it paths, right? When more realistically, you should probably call them choices, right? But it's perspective on how you were to interpret it, right? So it's tricky though. It's always tricky, to be fair, when things are about perspective. I don't think we're talking about something being objectively true, but more subjectively, and subjectively the answer is always yes, unfortunately, in my opinion, of course. Well, I think the only sensitive nuance there, perhaps, in terms of the difference between something being objective and subjectively true, I suppose, is some people say, well, I feel that the Earth is flat, right? It's like, well, yeah, you can't do that though, because we're not talking about your interpretation of something anymore.
Objective, then we can go.
You're allowed to say that I feel the Earth looks flat. Like, you're allowed to say that. Depends on where you are. You're probably right. All right, where do we go, team? Where is it?
Good question. There.
Like
There it is.
extract or
Yes. Wait, Rock Bro, did you just... What do you mean? Do you have a mini-map?
the big blue laser in the sky right
No,
there?
no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I-
you see, you
I
have
definitely
the same
was not about to
eyes,
shoot you.
Phacil. I mean,
That is-
yes, you know what
That is the
eyes
one
are.
thing.
He said it really really confidently before the blue beam came in. So I was like, wait a second.
No,
That's very
he said it when he came
suspicious.
down.
Okay, all right. Okay, I stand corrected. No worries. I stand corrected.
No, you don't.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What do you mean? It is flat? Okay, all right. We'll continue on to a different
No,
topic.
it's donut shape. You guys are
Donuts.
wrong. Yes.
Okay.
I'm currently hungry. I feel like donuts.
Wait, so who lives in the center of the donut of the planet?
Me.
The man.
The man. The
The
man.
man is him.
Yes, sir. All right, let's run. Oh, did we get a relatively easy extract? That's very nice of them. Oi, what's with that beam? No, definitely wasn't me.
At least I got it.
Oh wait,
Nice one.
that's resupply. That's not.
We're getting dropped on. Oh,
I did not reinforce.
I
No.
got him.
Reinforcing.
Got him. I did. Oh, come on. Wait, where? We're definitely not there yet. Oh.
Okay, some plasma user just exploded me. Which one was it?
It was me. I'm so sorry.
Fair enough, just me.
That's definitely a purifier thing.
Yep. Once you don't have the little icons, like the players really do blend in. That makes me want to put on the golden eagle.
Oh, don't worry, Wardosh.
Cyber.
Everyone knew you were joking. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Reloading.
It's a very small. Oh, jeez. What's with the airburst?
Oh.
It's a very small group of
Another
people that believes in conspiracies and stuff like that.
Another one.
But unfortunately, they do exist. Another one.
Calling in extraction.
Conspiracies are an interesting phenomenon, in my opinion.
Fire in the hole.
I think I could have probably qualified as a conspiracy theorist when I was younger, just because of how I felt about a lot of management and higher ups. And then when I got to know them, I realized, oh, they're not evil, they're just dumb. And then I was like, okay. And then I started realizing, oh, it's not per se dumb. It's
Stupid.
their opinion is wrong. It's like, wait a second, Phacil, you just said opinions can't be wrong. Okay, right. Let me focus first, and then here we go. I do this, stim, go here.
Your opinion is child slavery is cool.
Yeah, you're probably wrong.
I think we can. Yeah, we can agree that one's probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, that's where it gets really sensitive, right? When people start saying stuff like that.
Yeah, but you always have to take it to the extremes to make any argument. That's the unfortunate.
Also true.
Asking for more experienced people, what's the sniper callout? Call-in?
AMR?
Yeah, the aim, right? The code.
Down, left, right,
Additional
up, down.
autocannon, resupply.
Down, left, up,
Down,
No.
left, right.
Up, down.
down, left, right. Okay, thank you.
No problem. Why do you guys think people turn into conspiracy theorists? Let's hear it. Why would someone get pushed to that
Sense
point?
of the world, maybe?
They lack friendship and community.
Paid up ship.
What else do we have?
I'm just gonna guess they're trying to make sense of what they can't understand.
Shucks.
Generally, I find that people who are real people
Well, sometimes it's an entire community, though, right?
But that's what I was about to say.
Well,
Is there's
that's
a
what
whole
I'm saying,
community
it's-
of them. Like,
it is a community because they're not.
Oh.
This meaning, it's like flat Earth. It's
I mean,
patently
that could be like a
But-
facet of it.
But a lot of them, I think, have like genuine questions about 20 seconds. And the community around them, and a lot of them get sucked in.
T-minus 10 seconds.
Yeah.
They get a sunk cost fallacy.
It's probably a combination of all of them, would be my guess. I think you guys are right, though. Probably depends on who we're talking about. I do think it's something like that, at least along those lines, though. It has to be somewhere along that. Because sometimes the... we can bounce, by the way. Sometimes the theories are so extreme that you could wonder, right? Even if you ask them and truly care about the answer and you say, like, why do you feel that way? Why do you believe that? They'll give you all these arguments, and then, you know, you guys know me, right? And I ask again, and why do you feel that way? And why do you believe that? And why? And then they get to a point where they realize it can't be true because they start contradicting themselves, which is true for everyone. It's true for me as well. If I believe something that can't be accurate, at some point I will start contradicting myself. And it's the couple times, especially during COVID time, the couple times I got to talk to people that were conspiracy theorists like this, and I asked them that, like, you could see it in their face that they kind of realized that it can't be true, right? And then if you ask, so what is actually going on, right? Then it's somewhere along the lines where you guys ended up in, at least the couple times I got to do this talk. Like, one of them was lonely, you know. One of them maybe leaned into the drugs category, funny enough. So it's a pretty accurate one. But yeah, it's sad, really. But I have that with everything nowadays. I used to get annoyed and frustrated whenever stuff was weird or off or mean or not right or whatever you want to call it, right? And as I am growing older, every single time I find myself agitated, frustrated, annoyed, which luckily nowadays isn't so often anymore, especially not in comparison to who I used to be. Like, those moments I realize, or yeah, well, as to simply put it, it shouldn't be annoying to me. I should be stronger than that. I should realize it's sad. That's what it is. because those people are definitely not evil or anything like that. There's something else going on. And most of those reasons, if not all of them, are very saddening. All right, well, on that cheery note, let's start a quick ad. Jeez, all right. Quick ad. BRB, grab a drink, guys. No one's in the queue. Quick ad. Let's see. I heard that the best way to battle the conspiracy theory people is USA never landed on the moon. Answer. Wait, do you believe in the moon?
Yeah, you just one up them with a more ridiculous conspiracy theory.
That probably does work, to be fair. You need to raise the freakiness level. It probably does work, I'll be honest.
The Earth is flat. Well, I'm a solipsist, so nothing exists. just raise them.
You guys believe
Nothing
in
that
reality?
exists. Yeah. Just tell everybody you're a solipsist.
Yeah.
It probably does work. Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know
solipsism-
if it fixes the problem though, but it definitely does
No,
work.
but it's funny.
It might be funny, but it's a little bit sad too. I have to say it, sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you were gonna say something?
I was gonna say solipsism. I mean, philosophically is sound from like an epistemological standpoint, but it borders on one of those like conspiracy theory philosophies. I feel like.
Yeah, but there's a lot of
The
stuff like
idea
that, right?
you could be a floating brain in a vat, and everything around you is just a manifestation of it.
It's definitely possible, but pretty cool though, right? If it would be.
I mean, is it possible? Yes. Could we structure the way that we live around that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
There's a lot of fun stuff though. The way I usually get to end these conversations on a positive note with people that are like this, so usually, not even patients, but their family members and stuff, is I usually go into asking them the question, why do we care? Why are we interested? Why does it matter? And it usually drives them to a completely different point, right? I'm like, so what if the Earth is flat? Then what? What happens then? Does it change anything for you? Right? And there's a bunch of these questions where you dig into what it is that's actually driving them.
Well, ultimately, when it comes to a lot of flat earthers, I think it's because one of the big problems, right, is not just that it's demonstrably incorrect. It's that like the idea that thousands and thousands and millions, really, of people, pilots, NASA, other space agencies, other countries, are all in on it.
Yeah, that's another one of those.
Right, but for them, it's like they're searching for some kind of meaning, and usually people who believe in flat Earth are usually very particularly religious. They base their belief off of, some literal interpretation of the Bible, and it gives their life meaning. And if the Earth isn't flat, then what else isn't true?
Yes, exactly. Well, that's the That's the fundamental problem. What else isn't true? That's the scary part.
Because they kind of base their whole worldview around this knowledge. Or
Exactly.
This, I guess.
Yeah.
And it comes collapsing down when you try to poke at it.
Yeah. Here? Let's see. Change of topic. Do you think the future will be like Cyberpunk? No, I don't think so. Not at all. Not even close, I think.
Cyberpunk.
No.
A lot of the...
Do you,
Hmm?
do
We
you
live in
think
the most
future will
boring
be-
version of a dystopia.
True. Well, do you think the future will be any type of dystopian like Cyberpunk?
No.
I'm talking
No,
like
we already
50s.
live in one,
Really?
though, to be honest. It's just really, really boring.
If you... Okay,
I don't think we
let's-
live. It depends on your definition of a dystopia, I guess. Depending on how you
I can flip it the other way around. Most of those concepts, especially in Hollywood as well, are based on the belief fundamentally, right? If you go deep into politics, the belief that we as human beings are rotten at the core. That's the belief. And if you take that to be true, then yes, we're definitely headed for one of those dystopian futures. 100%. It makes sense, right? So you know what is it called? The zombie TV show. I forget the name. Walking Dead.
or
There you
something,
go.
yeah,
Yeah, stuff like
Walking
that. Stuff like that, right? But the truth is, like purely objectively, we're not. We can prove that we're not. Like I'll give you a fun fact. One of the most powerful books ever used to get an idea of what we would be like if we were to be forced into grave and dire situations is called The Lord of the Flies. And that book is about, you know, a bunch of young people getting stranded on a deserted island. And basically, they get to a point where they start eating each other. Long story short, right? But so a lot of people think, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what would happen. No, it's actually not. There's a fun true story. Like if you're like, has this ever happened in real life? Has there ever been like a ship that, you know, got stranded somewhere and then while it was stranded there, you know, right? Has this once? This is, I believe this is 1850 or something like that. Okay. You want to know what happened on that island? It's phenomenal to think about what happened on that island. It's insane because you would think, okay, here we go, cannibalism Inc. Right? That's not what happened. It's actually the complete opposite what happened. What happened was people thought, okay, this is going to be really bad because, you know, by the time we get to them, right? And 6 months had passed or something like that. When they got to them, they were thriving. And then they asked,
Well,
how did you guys do
I mean,
this? And then they said,
They
oh,
have resources to do so.
no, that's the thing. Like they were just random civilians and they learned to get by. And then they were like, but how come you know, you don't attack each other? You don't. And they're like, well, no, because they realized instantly, like many of them didn't know each other. But instantly they realized, and you would too. If I tell you now, hey, you're in deep shit, right? Let's say something horrible, okay? You're walking, you're in a mall or you're walking down the street and then you hear gunshots really close by, okay? Is your first instinct to push someone into the gunfire? Is that your first instinct? Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it's not. And so if you take all of these things, there's a lot of these stories, like phenomenal stories where just if you hear them, you're like, holy crap. It's such a shame that we have such a picture of human nature.
Scenario.
Yeah, this is the beauty.
There's merits to both. Like I've definitely heard horror stories where people do get stranded, and I mean it's more of a necessity than a breakdown of a moral compass in any way. But like
there you go. There's a good
like
Netflix movie, right? There's a Netflix movie.
they were able to be comfortable enough to not have to resort to that, which is fantastic.
Exactly.
I don't think it necessarily is a stain on their moral character if they did have to resort to that. It's just,
Yeah, I was gonna advertise for.
did they not have to resort to that?
Yeah, there's a movie on Netflix about long time ago. I think it was Argentina, something like that. Let me see what I have. I forgot what about. Okay. So there's a. Wait, can I? Oh, I don't have a reticle. Oh, rough. Okay. There's a plane that crashed in the Andes, in the mountains, and those people did resort to cannibalism, but not like the way you would think. Oh, they ate each other to survive. Well, yes, they did, but none of them wanted to. They did because they had to. Okay, and so they were nauseous at the idea of it, right? But they did. And so the reason they did, and I really enjoyed this documentary. They actually interviewed the people that survived the freaking plane crash, right? And then they described it. They said, you know, we knew that it was that or dying, and they got to a point where they were giving each other permission to eat each other if they were to succumb to the cold.
Is there a movie based off that? I think I've seen.
Yeah, yeah, it's on Netflix. I forget the name.
That, yeah, it's good.
It's a very good movie, but that's the thing, right? It's I'll be completely honest. I've never actually had a point in my life where I needed someone that I didn't know when there was a serious situation where if I just communicated well with them and I made it clear that I needed their help, never have someone said, you know what, good luck, screw you, right? Never. Which is insane for me to be able to say. Because, just so that's clear, there's plenty of people that I worked with that didn't like me. And there's plenty of people that I hung out with that didn't like me. And so why? Then how come when I ask them for help, how come that's enough? Alright, this is a bummer. I'll give you guys a fun metaphor I use whenever I have this talk with students in class. I give them this metaphor. I say, if you were... I've mentioned this on stream maybe once or twice, I think. If you have a person walking outside your window, okay, as you guys are sitting here watching this stream, okay, and that person falls over outside your window. Okay, maybe you giggle at first, and then you take a peek and you notice they're not getting up. What do? Do you stay here? You continue watching the stream?
Well, not yet.
Well, no, but I'm assuming you notice them, of course.
Probably help.
If I know this, obviously.
What?
Dude, I'm a human being.
And see, this is how. Did you guys hear what he said? He said, obviously, you would what? Remember, we're starting a conversation about whether we're good or bad innately. You use the word obviously. Why is it obvious? What would you do? What is so obvious? We're jammed. Yeah, me too. Let's see. Let me answer Wardosh meanwhile. You think about it. Why is it obvious? Solipsism makes sense in some way. Science can't prove. Can I not get through this? Oh, rough.
Did anybody get the black box yet?
No.
Alright, then I will flip it.
We need this jammer really bad. Science can't prove people see and hear the world in the same way, and they probably don't. That's why art is so magnificent. Yeah, exactly. But interpretation of the world and what it is, you could argue, right? Like this is the eternal debate, right? We far too often interpret what we believe and how we see things as what is, when realistically it's nonsense, right? There's a lot of fun scientific experiments, like we'll use auditory, right? If someone lets you hear music where the words are really mumbled and it's hard for you to identify what they're saying, if they tell you what they're saying, then every time you hear that noise again, you'll hear that phrase, but it could be a completely different phrase that's just similar. But basically, because your brain doesn't like having data that's lacking, it'll fill in the gap. And our brain does this to us the whole time, and this is probably the concept Wardosh is mentioning as well. This is the issue. This happens throughout the entire day, all day, every day, but we don't realize it oftentimes. And so we say, well, no, this is how it is. Well, no, this is how you see it. It's very, very difficult to see things how they are on average, for most things anyway. That includes me, of course. We live in the most boring version of dystopia. Yeah, Wardosh is writing it down.
The most boring version.
That is a good phrase. Props to you, by the way.
Spicy question then. If there is is there a conspiracy theory or something that you would consider kind of a conspiracy theory?
Consider that I do believe in. No.
Yeah.
No,
No?
I used to. Like I used to believe, okay, you know, there's higher ups and there's a bunch of people and they don't give a crap about us, etc. Which is partially true, but not from a conspiracy theory sense. From they genuinely think they're doing the right thing. And this is the biggest issue, right? I'll give you a good example. This is why I started this YouTube channel and everything around it, right? If you believe humans are innately evil, bad, etc., not to be trusted, you know, rotten, okay? Then it would make sense if you had power over these human beings for you to do stuff in their best interest, you would say to yourself, right? Are you evil in that scenario? Yes or no? That's rough.
Probably not, right?
That's very rough, right?
Yeah, though.
That's a very rough question because
Question doing the wrong thing for the right reason.
No. If we go back to the same thing many of you guys believe as well. If you say, you know what, human beings are rotten at the core, we cannot trust them. Okay? Okay, now I give you power over a bunch of human beings. You become a CEO somewhere, you become a manager somewhere, etc. If your innate belief is that you cannot trust people because they're rotten at the core, so you have to make sure you take care of it yourself because you simply cannot trust them, okay? Are you evil for doing stuff for them, against them, you know, despite them, etc.? And it's a rough question. It's a really rough question because unfortunately,
Everything depends on intent.
that's the issue, and this is the big issue, right? This is the thing that devastated
Not just
me.
making severe generalizations like that either.
No.
No, of course, not everyone is that evil, but I mean, a lot of people are. It's not like it's an exception thing. I mean, it could even be
Are they?
really split. I would say, yeah.
You think
I
so?
would say they're legitimately selfish and
I'll give you a fun one,
bad
okay?
people who
There are. Well, I'll give you a fun next.
regressive. They're horrible recidivists. They shouldn't be in
Yes.
society. Like they are legitimately.
Yes, agreed. Completely agreed with all of it.
and
With one
Well, let
point.
me-
Wait. I completely
Like,
agree
but-
with all of it, Bro, with one exception. They
like, I
are
see
the
both
exception.
sides. Like I don't think so. I think there is a little bit too
Perfect.
many
Perfect.
for it to be that. It feels a little naive to say that for me personally.
I appreciate that and I enjoy that honestly. Let me hit you with science, okay? Just try this out if you're willing, okay? The next time you go to the store or anywhere, okay? You find 50 people or so, okay? You find 50 people and you ask them for like random help with anything, right? The other day I had a lady walk up to me in the supermarket. She said, "Hey, I have a YouTube channel, and like I know that this isn't very typical, but is there any chance that I could get you as a random person to look at it? I make music, and you know." And so I said, "Yeah, sure." And then she said, "Wait, you're not gonna?" Okay, right? And so she said. So I said, "How's it been going?" And she says, "Yeah, most people react the way you do." And I go, "What type of music do you make?" And she says, "Funny you asked that. You're the first person to ask that." So I go, "So most people you've asked to do this have subscribed to your channel, and no one's asked what type of music you make." And she goes, and I go, "Isn't that cool?" And she goes, "That is interesting." And so for me to you, right, the thing I try to give you guys as much as I can on this channel, in this community, is the belief that most people are kind at heart, but the only way you're ever going to believe that, ever, is by testing it. Which is why I always say to you guys, definitely don't believe me. It is the best route to take. Make sure you science your way through it though. So don't jump to conclusions, don't say, well, I see the bad. Remember, of course you see the bad. Negativity bias. You will always see the bad. Give me the good. And if you want me to do it to you the way I do it to my students, you say you see a lot of bad people. Right, Rock Bro? You know a lot of bad people, correct?
Well, it's less of I see a lot of bad people, and it's that there are some people who have good in them,
Mm-hmm.
but they have dominantly negative prevailing traits.
Yes.
That is how they will be.
Yes.
You know,
Oh, of course.
Either refusal to change or just they accept that's how they are and want to be.
Of course, but let me work with you, okay? So you say, yes, they definitely have those traits. I agree, definitely. What I'm saying is, it's not as simple as, well, they're just rotten at the core. They're these dark, evil Disney characters, if you will, right? If you,
That's why I say they have positive traits. It's just the negative ones are so much more prevailing that
mm-hmm, that it overrules it.
interacting with them is not a positive experience.
Exactly. So let me ask you, statistically, from the people you know in your life, how many people do you enjoy interacting with, and how many do you not enjoy interacting with?
I mean, 100% of them, but I don't interact with people I don't enjoy interacting with.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
know
so,
what I mean?
yes. And so how many,
Really-
if I ask you off the top of your head, how many people would you say you know right now that you could say, oh, I really don't like these people? Can you count them on one hand, two hands, 10, 20, 30, 40? How many?
Oh, not very many. But
So 10,
probably
20?
two hands.
Two hands, 10.
10.
10. Okay. How many people do you like?
Generous. 10.
How many people would
I mean,
you
do I
say,
like?
yeah, do you like interacting
Oh,
with?
like 50. I mean,
Yeah.
plus, 50 plus.
So statistically, they are the minority then, yes?
Well, that's the thing. Like, if you go ask a law enforcement officer in an inner city,
He'll say the
their
same thing you
hands are
do.
gonna be, you know, like, they could have a lot more negative experiences. It's just
Yes.
I'm interacting with, you know, customers, people. I'm coming to their home, and they're looking for a service from me, so it's a generally positive thing, which I've had very negative ones, but I'm not trying to, like, focus on negative, obviously.
Your brain will do it to you, unfortunately. If you accept that, which I had to as well, you'll notice something really interesting happen in your life. Whether you
feels
like
a
it or
little more
not,
prevailing to call it the minority.
it will prevail. That's my point. It will always prevail. Right? So this is really annoying for me to say like that. I know. I apologize. That's not how I mean it. If you accept that your brain will always see the negative in your life as prevailing, you start seeing something really important. Or as the last time I heard this metaphor, I heard it in the phrasing of the red car metaphor. Right? If I ask you today, how many red cars did you see today? You'd be like, I don't know, man. 5, maybe 10. I'll say, okay, that's cool, man. How about you do me a favor? Tomorrow you count all the red cars you see. I want you to focus. You count. I guarantee you, you'll go past 100. Easy. And that's because you learn to focus on it. And this is the issue with our brain. I don't have to tell you, hey, if someone's annoying, mean, or rude, that's dangerous. Pay attention. I don't have to say that to you. Your brain does that instantly. Unfortunately, though, if someone's really kind and friendly to you, unless it's exceptionally kind, your brain shrugs it off. It's normal, he says. And it's normal because that's the norm. Right? So this is where, like, if I can give you that, Rogue Bro, I would love it. But of course, I have no right to ask it of you. Definitely science your way to this one. I think what you will see, I don't even know how old you are, but what you will see over time, you're absolutely going to love about human beings. Like, whenever like I'm anywhere, I am usually just open, jolly, and people are like, why are you so weird? I'm like, I'm just human. And most people are like, yeah, why are you talking to him like that? He's phenomenal. Leave him alone. And that's really interesting
I love
for me.
people. I'm a people person for sure. It's just I've seen.
You will always see them. That's the thing, right?
But you know what I mean.
Yes, I do. I do.
From my experience.
Well, but you're not wrong. That's the point. What I'm saying is that to truly feel all of them requires extreme focus. And I really wish it didn't, honestly, but unfortunately. What did I bring? I have a gas, okay, right. Do I have a precision? I will definitely answer chat again. Give me 1 sec, guys. Oh, okay, alright. Oh. I apologize, Wardosh, for making you wait so long. Oi. I'm out of stims, which probably means I'm dead.
Can I
This
get
one?
reinforced?
Oi.
Thank you.
Where are you? Over here.
We're getting dropped on again. I'm dead.
You're not.
Definitely
There's a
dead.
resupply.
Oh. I am Master Juke. I think I get zapped here. Do I get zapped here? Is that a resupply? Please? Yes! Alright, let me answer Wardosh. Let's see, is there a new movie about this story? I remember there was one already. Yeah, there is, on Netflix. It's not I think it's maybe 2 years old? Maybe 1. I watched it last year, it's pretty new.
Oh, sorry.
Reloading! Pelican 1 landing in progress.
Alright, good job, team. Good talk, by the way. Thank you, Rock Bro, for trusting me with that, man. I appreciate you.
Of course, I'm always willing to hear anybody out about anything.
Let's go, team, let's go! Is everyone here? I think everyone's here, right? Yeah, everyone's here. Okay. It's one of those topics where the negativity bias is so annoying to me. Like, I absolutely hate that our brain does it. Like, I know people that are like, you know... maybe we continue on this topic. I know people that say, people are like, everyone I know is basically evil, Phacil, right? And I'm like, no, they're not. And then they're like, yes, they are, man. And I go, see, that's the thing. And then I go, all right, let's start counting. If I hang out with them on the daily, right? If at work, etc., I'm like, okay, we'll start counting. And I go, but then we actually count. You don't get to be like, no, that doesn't count. No, we count. So I go, every time you have a positive interaction without any drama, everything just goes well, then you start charting, right? And they're like, fine, whatever, right? You know how long I do that on average before they're like, okay, I quit? About half an hour. Because half an hour in, there's like 120 on one side. There's like 1 on the other. And I go, you're not going to keep going? Like, maybe the other one starts filling up? And they go, no, it won't. And I go, are you sure? You might be right. And they go, no, I'm not. And I go, you know why they can say that so easily? Because they start realizing you don't count the ones that are good. If you ask most people, hey, do you think people are decent drivers on the freeway? Most people are like, no, man, people are scumbags. People cut you off. People speed. People get in. No, they don't. There's a couple. Count them. Count all of them. Most people are super polite, super kind, watch out, drive safe, do the speed limit, right? This is most people.
Do you think, I have a question regarding that.
Sure.
That
lots of samples to help us figure out.
The prevalence of people who are kind is a product of society, in the sense that because we live in organized society, and essentially, at least in like a first world country, and even in many third world countries, people want for much less than they did when they were hunter-gatherers, right?
Yes. This is
You think some
definitely...
of that is a product of society.
Yes, I
So
think all of
guess-
it
I
is.
guess what I'm, so I guess what I'm pointing at is like, let's say there was some societal breakdown. Right?
Mhm.
Like, let's say, like America has this fall of Rome moment, right? I would wager that most people would still be good, but I would say that
Allied destroyer has
many
left
people
squadron.
who before were only good because of what society provided them would probably do things that they otherwise wouldn't. Does that make
Yes.
sense?
Yeah, like when there's like an earthquake or a flood, or now in LA there's the forest fires. There's a bunch of people that went over there to try to rob whatever's left of those houses. Okay, but then people are like, see, people are evil. I go, no, they're not. There's a couple people that are over there. And second of all, okay, let's start by saying no, they're not. Let's start by saying, how do you know it's not someone who's just extremely poor, who's like, okay, I found my opportunity, I got a window, this is where I have to go, because if not, I might not be able to feed my kids tomorrow. How do you know for sure it's not someone like that? Okay, so let's start there. You don't know that. Okay, let's assume that they're not. They're just bastards, all right? Just evil. Okay. Then second of all, the question becomes, how do you know that it's a crap ton of people? How do you know there's like thousands of people over there swarming it? How do you know it's not maybe 10, 100? Let's say 500 for the heck of it. Let's say there's 500 people over
in some
there.
areas you could say 5,000 and there's still, a million people.
Exactly. Percentually, it's still a joke.
Allied destroyer
It's
has
still
left
minuscule.
squadron.
Exactly.
A good example of that is actually Katrina.
That's another good one. Yeah.
When Hurricane Katrina hit, many people were ransacking stores, but you have to remember, like, these people were under 9 feet of water. Like, they had to eat.
There you go. But this is the thing, right? Even if you say, you know what, let's take away the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say they're all bastards and they were completely fine and they did it because they were evil. Even then, it's insignificant in the grand portion of humanity. Even if you take, and I'll say it out loud, even if you take, Ukraine and Russia right now, you take Israel, Gaza, you take everything. We're talking millions of people waging war. There's billions of us walking the planet, right? Billions. It's not even 1%. It doesn't even come close to 1% of us. So what makes us so convinced that we're all evil? So the other 99% don't count, I guess? It's interesting to think about like that. But that's the issue, right?
I do regret that so many magnifying forces exist for people
Yes.
who are
Media, social media, like all of it is...
nuclear weapons would be like an easy
Yeah,
example, right?
exactly.
All it takes is one crazy person to be like, I'm going to blow up humanity. And
Yeah.
we're done, right?
Yeah. Panda, you can get in. Thank you, Rugbro, for giving up your spot.
Improved posture, healthy shoulders. Did these sound appealing?
Yeah, that's not bad. I didn't know.
Sit up straight, team.
Thanks, you said.
Oh, no worries, Ahoy, no worries. They got you. I appreciate you, Rugbro. You too, Normal. Thank you, guys. All right, let me answer chat really
have
quick.
the,
Wait, I have to answer chat because it's blah, 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 blah. Wait, I definitely want to continue, don't worry, but I have to. Hello, Rageltus, how are you doing, bud? Good to see you alive. I'm waiting for Panda to jump in. All right, let's see. I think the story you told happened because people came with some cultural background. I think we underestimate the influence and importance of culture and morals. It's like technology, but for living. Yeah, you could say that. I'll be honest with you. I've met people from all cultures, from all backgrounds, from all, socioeconomic statuses, from every single range you can imagine. I've never seen it any different. That's the thing. I think what we're bad at as human beings, because we're animals, what we're bad at is truly counting them, truly categorizing them. If every single person you ever meet, you count them and you're like, okay, would I consider this person nice or not nice? Don't even do good or bad. Just nice or not nice. Just be there, right? You'll see how incredibly tilted and swayed this thing goes. You'll be like, holy crap. But the problem is, I mentioned this in one of the videos a long time ago. I said, if you have one bad customer that day, and you go home and your girlfriend or your wife or whoever, your partner asks you, hey, how was your day? There's a good chance you'll say, my day was crappy. I had a really annoying customer. I was like, what happened to all the other customers? Like, why are they not there? Do they just not exist anymore? And it's just, no, they don't. Not to your mind. to your mind, the thing that remains, the thing that, you know, stays put, is that frustration with that one customer, right? And then that's the thing that I really, really hope this is the first thing like evolution gets rid of for us again, because it used to be really useful when we were walking walking the jungle and not walking the streets, you know, constantly being aware of tigers and mountain lions and, you know, bears and you name it. Yes, it's very handy to be very aware of all the danger. But nowadays, like, who walks the streets scared they're going to be jumped by a tiger, right? Like, come on, please. Like, that's why we're so scared we're going to get robbed. It's like, how often do you get robbed? You don't get robbed. Like, I grew up in a relatively, I grew up in a poor neighborhood, okay? But, like, even I didn't get robbed, like, extreme amounts. I got robbed twice, okay? And honestly, both times wasn't too bad.
You grew up in a poor neighborhood in...
the Netherlands, yeah.
Okay, poor neighborhood in the Netherlands.
It's not poor in the States.
Louisiana.
I knew it. I always get this. I don't want to. You're not poor like we're poor, and so therefore you're not evil like we're evil. All right, good luck, man. Yeah. you let your brain take you, man. Don't worry. That's fantastic. I know. I love you guys. Don't worry. Thank you for the good talk. Long story short, I would say, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you start doubting mankind's nature, definitely science your way to it. Just be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done believing. Let's test. I'm done thinking. I'm done letting my brain feed me whatever it is it's feeding me. Let's test. Starting tomorrow, I will ask people for whatever favor and see how many say yes, how many say no. And make the favor bigger and bigger as you go.
Right.
And then let me know how many people say yes or no.
I wonder what you think. What do you think about the, did you ever see the study of where they put regular people in power dynamics? Like, they put regular people as, like, guards of a prison, and regular people as prisoners, and then they put them in a study, a closed study. Yeah,
I've never read this study, but I'd have to look at the methodology, because, you know, first of all, you always have to ask the question, was the study done well? But let's assume it was, right? Let's assume it was. Then, even then, right? Like, this is what is it called? There was an experiment done after World War II where they made people do really bad stuff, and people did it, right? But there was a very big but. There was an extremely big but. They did it so long as they believed they would not be held accountable for it. The moment you made them accountable for it, most of them, about 90% or so, like 88%, said no. Most of them. And you would still say, but 12% still did it, right? It's like, I would say, yeah. But then if you zoom in further, they did it to much less heavy degrees. So they were just people that were like, okay, I'm willing to go pretty far, but I'm not going that far. But so the extremes, the really big extremes, only if they believed, okay, someone who has authority, someone who is my boss, someone who's going to take responsibility for whatever happens after this, is telling me to do it, and so therefore I will do it. Right. That has to be the circumstance. If that is not the circumstance, then people are just like, you know what? If you're saying that I have to, like, no, then the answer is just no. Right? But this is the thing. This is the balance. This is where, as tricky as it is, like, it will always be multifactorial, right? And obviously this is true for everything. What I'm saying is, I don't know anyone, like the metaphor I just gave you. I don't know anyone if I said, hey, someone just passed out outside your window and they're not getting up. As you're talking to me right now, I don't know a single person that would be like, yeah, that's fine, I'll just chill here with Phacil. Not one. And I'll give you a fun fact. I've asked this question in groups of 20 to 30 students for the last 4 to 5 years. So we're talking, at this point, thousands of people. I even went so far as to start teaching at a high school, because I was curious, is this something we develop as we're older? And so I was curious, if I ask a 15-year-old this question, is it any different? And it's not. They give me the same answers. They go, well, of course we would go outside. I go, why? You're 15, you have no idea what to do. Maybe they're contagious. Don't. It's dangerous. Just stay. And they would say to me, because they're not socially, they don't have a very good social etiquette yet at that age, they would say, are you an idiot? Right? That's how they would say it to me. And I would be like, why? Why am I an idiot? Right? And I would smile, because that's what it is. You're an idiot. If you stay inside, if someone outside passes out, and you don't go outside to check on how they're doing, you're an idiot. That's what a 15-year-old thinks of you. This is how far the human mind has gone, right? And so it's a phenomenal thing to realize.
Calling down down a sentry.
Sending down sentry.
Oh crap, I already forgot what I brought.
Requesting sentry.
Is it this? Is it Gatling?
Sentry.
It is Gatling. Nice.
Requesting sentry.
Alright, now I definitely need to answer chat. Ooh. I would run out to help immediately. Exactly, Wardosh. Find me one person. I've had 2 people in freaking like 6 years that said no. And when I asked, how come? Why would you not go out? They said, because I don't know what to do to help them anyway. And I'm assuming someone else would be going as well. And so I go, okay, all right. And so I said, but so if no one else goes, do you stay inside because you don't know what to do? And they go, well, no, I would at least go outside. I go, that's super interesting, right? So even the 2 people that said no, it was actually 2, by the way, I counted. Even the 2 people that said no are like, okay, well, if you put it like that, then I guess yes. So if you're saying it's me or no one, then I would go. Like, that's interesting, right? There's not even a debate. It's just there. Everyone, you should definitely ask this question to your family, your friends. They'll all say, well, obviously, I would go outside. Why? Why obviously? That's the part. That's the part I want people to always see. I love this. I love that in all these years, 2. And realistically, it's 0 because... Go ahead.
So, in the study I mentioned, I guess the purpose of the study was to figure out
How'd you like to taste the
the
freedom?
dynamics of social behavior when people are given essentially imaginary power. They abuse it,
Mm-hmm.
so do I, things like that. Within this study, the guards, who were not real guards, mind you, these were just regular
Yeah. They started abusing the
started,
power.
you know, abusing their prisoners. I kind of wonder what's your... I mean, obviously, since you don't have any money.
Well, if you can find it, link it on Discord, honestly.
Yeah.
My guess is it's the same thing. I think it's the same. The Milgram experiment. That's what it's called. My guess is it's the same. My guess is they were given an order by the researcher, probably. And, you know, they were like, okay, well, so I guess we need to do this. And so human beings are extremely cooperative beings. If the order is you should do this, then they will do it to the maximum degree. So long as they believe, yeah, but it's not my ass. The consequences are not mine. It's the researcher that wants me to do this. He or she wants me to do this. They're the one that is going to. So I'm just doing what. Right. So if I tell you, hey, like obviously this is how young kids in plenty of countries get brainwashed into shooting other human beings. They do it because someone that they respect, care for, love, etc. tells them to do it. They tell them it's fine. We have to do this together. Right? It's very dark when you realize how much we're willing to cater to each other.
And I guess that kind of goes further to the, evil is a right.
Yeah, there you go.
The only thing we really have when we're born is our instincts. And you can try to make prescriptive, statements about whether we think our instincts are... That's like a philosophical.
Probably. Yeah.
But, I mean, in my opinion, at least, instincts aren't good or evil. Evolutionarily programmed. But people in general are products of their environment. There are always
Yes, definitely agreed. I'm a big Tabula Rasa fan as well.
I definitely, and I wish more people would analyze the situation.
But we can't though. We're animals. Emotion just takes over. That's the problem, right? If we could rationally analyze everything, I swear, man, flying cars, peace on earth, we'd be there. Don't worry. We can't, man. Oh god. Okay, this is the 3rd time saying I'm definitely answering chat now. All right. Like if solipsism, this is how far back I am. Solipsism was about the world is just a movie your brain is showing you. I would say this is super valid. I think this proves evil is a primitive concept. Generally trying to lead people you don't trust is a recipe for failure. Yeah, okay, I'll agree with that. Let's see, the saddest thing about conversation like that is that nobody is wrong. It's more about perspective. Oftentimes, yes. I would say though, purely if you think people are bad, it depends. If you say this person, I go, well, no, I'm not debating whether one person is bad. I'm debating whether if you take human nature innately, are we born bad? I don't think so. I think it's like, have you ever met a racist baby? I've never seen a racist baby. And like, do me a favor, look for one, okay? Like, do your best. Okay, I guarantee. Oh, someone's dead. I've never seen one. Why? If we're saying it's innate, it belongs to us, where is it? Oh. Got him. Are we in trouble? We're definitely in trouble. Let's see. Hello Stern, by the way. Sorry. Hello Panda. Oh, busy talk. You guys are jumping in the deep end. Less evil, more complacent. Yeah, definitely. But even then, not very many people. But yes, agreed, Rogbro, for sure. Let's see. Bystander syndrome is a horrible phenomenon. Would exactly call it evil, though? Bystander syndrome, exactly. That's the best way to describe the thing from the Milgram experiment as well, right? People that they just stand there because they think, oh, well, it's not me. It's not my fault. I'm not involved. Not my consequences. Not my problem, etc. But the interesting thing about the bystander effect, right? If it's just you, if it's just one person, then most people, and by very large percentages, if it's just you that sees someone fall over, just you that sees someone get hit by a car, just you will act. You will get off your ass and you will move. Because you know it's you or it's no one. And that's the thing that I'm arguing here, right? I'm saying that if there's 100 of us watching something happen, it's not, most of them probably won't do anything. Not because they're evil, but because their brain is like, yeah, but then it's my responsibility. And honestly, I'm kind of scared of taking that responsibility, right? But so is that evil? Probably not, right? Maybe it is. We could argue that as well. I think deep down though, like again, why would then the individual be called upon? Why would you feel morally obliged the moment you know it's just you? Why does your brain say, okay, yeah, if it's just me, fine. Call us in, you're alone, Stern, call us in. We're in trouble. I think your build will be disastrous, Stern. Thank you for the build. I appreciate you. Alive was the name of the plane crash movie. Oh, no, it's a different one. I watched a different one. It's called Society of the Snow, something like that. This goes there. This goes here. Sure. Okay. Have a good one, Ahoy. Thank you for joining, bud. Bye-bye. Stanford study. It's old 1960s, probably not done well. Which one? The Milgram? The Milgram wasn't done very well, but it had very interesting conclusions, right? And I'll be honest with you, I knew about the Milgram experiment after all these years of teaching. I started truly fundamentally believing people were kind probably like 6 or 7 years ago, due to a story with a patient. And I started wondering if maybe I'm just a cynic. And I truly genuinely believe now that I really was a cynic. You guys definitely would not have recognized me 6 years ago. Not the guy you guys subscribe to on YouTube, let's put it that way. Let's see. Question of the day. I sparked some positivity by helping and encouraging a new guy at the boxing class I attend. That's awesome. Well done. Thank you, Wanu. That's a really good one. Let's see. I unfortunately know a couple people would not. Everyone knows a couple people who would not care, Rug Bro. That's the good news. So it's not about being wrong. It's about what you believe the conclusion is to these people being evil, mean, etc. I can't really register whether we're in trouble yet. I don't think so. Let's see. At first I thought I wouldn't have helped. Then I remembered that scenario before. Oh, like that, yeah. Well, now you guys are talking about motivating yourself to do good. That is very good. They were college students, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I believe so too. I believe that is correct. That is Milgram experiment we were talking about then. How?
What is a if there is something that bothers you the most about a person, a trait that, and obviously I know that you're less. Is there a trait in people?
Yes.
Or a trait in a person that can exhibit that bothers?
Yes. I was gonna say ignorance, but that's not the right word for it. Lack of reflection. That's the right way to describe it.
Yes, actually, in my view, I define it as being utterly incurious.
That's a good one as well. Yeah, it comes down to the same thing, right? Let me give it to you like this. I've never hated anyone until after I've had a very fundamental talk with them. And when I say hate is probably the right word for it. But let me be more accurate. When someone talks to me and we disagree, what I do is I listen, right? And so I ask, how come and why? Why do you feel that way? Since when? What happened? How did it happen? How often does it happen? Why does it bother you so much? Since when is it bothering you? Has it bothered you before? Right? And so I do this, and I can do this for hours, and most people enjoy it. And then sometimes they get led to the conclusion that whatever it is they believe cannot be right. Right? They lead themselves to that conclusion. I've just been asking questions. And so when I ask and I say, hey, so earlier you said this, and now you're saying that, and it looks like those two can't match, right? Is that me? And they go, no, you're right. And I go, so which one is it then? And they go, well, it's both. I go, wait, what do you mean? I thought you just agreed with me that it can't be both. And they go, well, it has to be both. I go, why does it have to be both? You just said it can't be both. Right? And some people, that's the point where some people are like, I don't want to talk about this anymore. And it's at that point where I definitely don't hate them the first time. But if they do this to me 4 or 5 conversations back to back on multiple days, then I just say, the truth is, we shouldn't hang out because you're going to end up hating me 100%. And so this is one of those things where that's about the only habit someone can have. Everything else, I can laugh about. I can laugh about, giggle about, enjoy. And obviously these are very profound, heavy talks, right? So I get where some people are like, I really don't feel like this shit, talking about this shit fast, so please stop. Right? I get that. But if you don't want to talk about it 5, 6, 7 times after we've built trust together, I'm like, okay, all right. Maybe we should just not hang out because you're definitely gonna hit my guts over time. Ooh, what should?
Yeah, for me, I guess the trade, and I try to maintain that the idea of people are trying to but people who are incurious probably do often.
Yes.
I genuinely think that some people have never experienced Sonder.
It probably also goes back to what you said, though. It goes back to people not wanting to think about it because the conclusion is painful. So I don't think it's as simple as people not being able to. It's probably that they realize it's painful. I realized it was painful when all those years I believed, I was a cynic. I believed just like most of you guys and most people do, to be fair, that the world is evil and that the same thing everyone else believes, right? And how difficult it was for me to accept, holy crap, maybe I'm wrong. Because accepting that meant, wait a second, that means that a lot of the stuff I've done in life was a mistake. And that's extremely confrontational, but it was.
I mean, confirmation bias makes it really easy to convince us of a position, but not so easy to
Yes, there you go.
So
wait. I'm not talking to chat at all anymore. Oh, wait. I appreciate you though. Thank you for the fun talks. Let's see. I need you to shut up for like about probably 2 minutes. Give me 1 sec. I got you. 1 sec. Craig is writing down the Milgram experiment. Are we? We're definitely in trouble. Oh, okay. Let's see. Will you ever do reactions? I have a couple of YouTube videos. I would be extremely interested to hear your... I asked the other day. I don't know if everyone would like reactions, but I'll probably do a poll on YouTube at some point asking if you guys would be interested in my opinion on specific topics. I have mentioned that I would like doing them. Just first of all, it's not a lot of work. I can do it pretty quickly. But second of all, a lot of you guys ask me about opinions on topics like this, and so that's why I feel like it would probably mesh well. But I don't want to deviate too far from what most of you guys want, so... the answer is probably yes, but I don't know when. Is the best way to summarize. Let's see... Oh yeah, Craig is linking the entire study in chat. I appreciate you, Craig. Maybe link it in Discord. Alright, Let's go, team. We're good to go.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Let's see. Racist baby response. Children may harass ones that are different just because they are.
Beginning ascent.
Well, the question is, do they do it because of race though, Wardosh? I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm half Asian. Some of the most annoying kids I used to hang out with, I still remember this, were Asians. So are you sure it's a racist thing? I will agree with different. Yes, fine. Because it's noticeable as a kid, right? But racist? I don't know. Let's see. Truthfully, you can find a study that says anything, and I haven't truly done due diligence. Yeah, this is the problem with with having all of the world's libraries in our pocket, right? This is one of the biggest problems. You will find and believe whatever the heck you want to believe. That's the issue. But
most people don't have I guess the education to like.
No, which makes it worse, right?
Parse the bad from the good.
Yeah, so that basically leads people down a path of, people think, well, I have to choose A, B, or C, when realistically, no, there's a lot more choice, don't worry. Right, so, well, this is another big one. Let's see, thinking logically, I think I wouldn't have acted, but when I ended up actually seeing someone down on the ground in front of my house, I did check on them. There you go. You see that, Normal? Whether you like it or not, your brain takes over, luckily. Alright, let's see, how far are we? Okay, I caught up. I will catch up on chat and then I do a quick ad. This is a very deep conversation with level 10 squids, no-HUD. Yes, it is. It is. I appreciate you guys listening. I hope you guys enjoyed at least. That would be good. I enjoy fundamental profound talks.
On you.
Wait. 2 minutes are not done yet. Wait. All right. This was a pretty deep talk. I do appreciate it. I enjoyed them. I know not everyone does, but I think they are really good for the mind, though. Just definitely don't. If it starts giving you a headache, which it can, just take a break. Just be like, okay, I'm this is where I zone out. This is too much. Let's see. Imagine 2 space soldiers on the battlefield having deep talks while we're shooting stuff in the face. Hell yeah, that's exactly what's going on. That's exactly it, Banu. I think evil doesn't come from people trying to do harm 90% of the time. Most people try to do good things. It's more about manipulating the understanding of good. Yeah, I like that. Well, we're going back to interpretation, right? We're going back to perspective. So yeah, definitely agreed, Wardosh. Ignorance in itself isn't a sin. Knowing you can do better, choosing not to is the ignorance I can't stand. Yeah, agreed. That's why I don't like ignorance. I don't think it's the right term for it. I think ignorance is fine. I think when confronted with your own ignorance and then choosing not to act like you phrased it, that's definitely the thing. Nice. Good phrasing. Wardosh is like, I like this stream a lot. Thank you, Wardosh. Good to know. I'm sure Frodo appreciates that as well. That's right. I'm putting all of your quotes in there. Don't worry. Let's see. You addressed the Milgram experience, but what about Zimbardo? I don't think I've heard of Zimbardo. Krieg, oh, he posted it? Oh no. Can you guys do me a favor? Post this on Discord. I'll definitely read it. I'm assuming it's on the same topic, right? We're talking about the innate ability of human beings to do evil and why and how and yes or no. Okay. Hello, Saren. How are you? Banality of evil. Okay, all right. I'll read it. Post it on Discord for me. Just tag me in it. Just add Phacil me. All right, 3-minute ad. Here we go. Get some water. Stand up. Move around. I will do it too. Serious talks. All right, 3-minute ad, guys. BRB. Thank you. Hope you guys are having fun. Alright, I'm back. I am back. Alright, let me re-chat. Hope everyone had a good short break. Let's see. Alright, normal. You are hilarious. I don't know about simple. Maybe down to earth is probably good. Grounded. We'll say grounded. But again, we're doing semantics. We're having a debate about what the right word is to describe something, when oftentimes they describe the same things.
Mission coordinates locked.
It is fair.
Hellpods prime.
Oh no, you guys couldn't get to my head because of the door? Oh no. We have one spot, by the way. Wait, who left? Panda, Stern... Ahoy left? Ahoy left, yeah.
Orbit synchronized.
Oh, he left mid-mission, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I did. Of course, Craig. I take feedback seriously. Nurse, man. I'm a nurse. You would hate me as a nurse if I didn't, right? Tell me I'm wrong. I just made Craig laugh 100%. He's like, yeah, he's right. Let's see. It is true. This is a good quote. Simple is indeed very difficult. Very difficult. Or as Einstein liked to put it, right? If you can't explain something simply, you don't understand it well enough. So, unfortunately, simple is very complicated. It requires profoundly understanding something, so it does make sense that it's hard. Extra padding? Haven't drawn extra padding in forever. Okay. With this? Good luck, team. I said good luck, team. I'm pretty sure Stern was like looking at my stratagems and he was like, oh, he was like, okay, fine. Okay, let's get in there. Let's see. Best engineering principle from my experience. Yes, it is, Wardoge. Exactly. Simple's quite the right word. Never even occurred to me to think about 90% of things you guys debate on here. Oh, you will though. By the time we're done with you, Normal, you will. Don't worry. I feel it. Let's see. I don't remember the Tesla. Let me look up the Tesla before I No-HUD myself. Oh God. Alright, I can do. Hello? Alright, get out of the bush, Phacil. Alright, definitely need to memorize the Tesla. Alright, we're good. I did my part. Wisdom thumbs twice. I like it. I just quoted Wisdom thumbs in the thing where he was feeling fluish. Shame he's not here right now. I hope he has a giggle when he sees it. Alright, about human evil, seeing bad things, conspiracies. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Not everyone thinks about it, and honestly, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Let's see. Hello, Clyde? Objective, please. Wait, am I muted on Discord? No, right? No, I'm not.
No.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Let's see. I'm just gonna go the other way, he says. Yeah, joke's on you, don't worry. You'll find them. You'll find them. Good job on the disruptor. Well done, team. I go this way, actually. Originally about one that was. Just a sec. Yeah, that's fair. I'll believe that. That's the thing, right? Like, I think it'll always be something along those lines. The people we consider truly evil, my guess is, if you were to talk to them and truly try to understand them, then you would realize something really spooky, which is that they're not nuts. They just genuinely think they're right. Which I suppose is a form of nuts, but gets difficult though, I suppose. Definitely going way too far into philosophy if you do stuff like that. Please! Oh.
You know what, Sonder is, right?
No. What does that mean?
The word. I said it earlier, and I said that I think that a lot of people don't really know what it is. And it's the moment of realization in life.
Somber?
Sonder. S-O-N-D-E-R.
What does it mean?
It's the realization that everybody around you has a life that is just as vivid as yours.
Oh.
It's like the sudden epiphany that everyone else around you is living a life
Just like you.
and full of complications, just like you.
Ah,
I genuinely
I like
think
that.
a lot of people haven't experienced that. At least some people I've met, I think about it. I don't have ever experienced this yet. Because I think that people who do introspect a little bit have at least thought about that. Right?
Yeah.
You know, 10 billion people on the planet, every single one of them.
Yes. But you're probably right, honestly. I enjoy that. I enjoy that quote. I never heard of that word. Please. Got him. Yes. No, please. I just want to live. Where's the flag again? Oh, it's up there. Really? What? I'm about to get slapped by Yoshimitsu over here. Don't sidestep me again! Please. What? Pretty? Okay, alright. Problematic. Sit up straight. Breathe. Hold your breath. 1.
Wait, do we breathe or hold our breath?
I'm holding my breath, but I was doing that to focus on my aim, but it's not working! It's not working! Which means plan B. Plan B is the best plan you guys have ever seen in your life. It really isn't, but doesn't matter. It looks like it.
Regarding aim, I have a question. Do you focus more on your reticle or on the target?
The reticle. Yeah.
Have you tried the opposite?
Yes.
Focusing on the target that you
Yeah, I have. It doesn't work for me. I know for some people it's the opposite, but for most people it should be reticle, in theory, with how the occipital lobe likes to process stuff.
Well, I think that the other way is harder, but a better way of developing muscle.
Please! Oh. That is probably true. That is probably true. You're probably right there. Huh. Yeah, that's definitely one way to look at it. Cool.
I used to coach people in Overwatch, and I would ask them this question because it's very uncomfortable at first because you're trying to essentially force your hands to drag a certain distance without that looking at it. You want to look at the target and then have your hands remember.
Please! I'm trying it as we speak. Please. Oh, samples. It seems to be working. Or maybe 1 20-second session is not a good scientific foundation, but we'll just do it like everyone else does on forums and jump to conclusions really quickly, because why not? Is there a reason there's a million zombies here? Is it the flag? You guys don't like flags? Please! Woo! Almost got decapitated. Wait. Go. Yes! I did! I did 1 flag. Took me 10 years of my life, but it's fine. worth. Mines? Save me? Alright, let's see. Can I join the game? Yes, you can. I'm pretty sure you can. I don't know if there's 4 people in here. Let me check.
I already joined, sorry.
Oh, no worries, no worries. Welcome, Wardoge. I have no HUD, so I have no idea. Welcome in, Helldiver. Let's see. Realizing everyone else isn't an NPC. Exactly. Exactly. That's another one of those things. I'd never... Okay, here we go. This is how you guys know that I really don't belong on social media on average, but I hadn't heard of Andrew Tate until very recently. Someone mentioned it to me in a DM. So I was like, okay, all right. And he says it. Apparently he says stuff like, you know, we're living in the Matrix, you know, and you don't want to be an NPC. And like, who is this guy? What the hell's going on? I'm like, what? And so this is Sakura was like, yeah, this is why I wanted you to join a place like YouTube and to get on social media, because it's nuts, man. It's absolutely nuts. I go, what is this wild west of psychological phenomena? Like, holy crap. Like, have you ever met a person who's an NPC, right? And people are like, yeah, I've met people there. It's like, no. Like, sit down with them. Like, the people I'll do you one better. Find someone that you're like, yeah, this is definitely an NPC. Sit down with them and then ask them, so why do you do what you do for a living? How's your life at home? Do you love your wife? Do you love your kids? Do you have any hobbies? Like, listen to them. Like, actually listen to them. And then tell me at the end of that conversation, you do this, you're not allowed to say anything other than ask questions with them for at least 20 minutes. And then at the end of that conversation, you tell me if you still think they're an NPC or not. It's an absurd notion. It's like, what? Alright, but I suppose the internet can let us believe anything. I actually found another flag. I'm amazing, guys. Someone tell me I'm amazing. I found the flag twice. Yes. I am homing beacon. Or rather, I am glued to the flag. Oh, shot him in the foot.
You can destroy a missile.
Yes.
Legend.
You am legend. Exactly. Alright, let's see. Lasers? What do you mean lasers? You can punch overshares to stop them from meleeing. Reference to my old comment on Alpha Commanders. Oh! Yeah, I definitely don't melee enough, but you guys know that at this point. Good call, I didn't know that. I figured their armor would protect them from a melee slap, but I suppose Helldivers are very beefy boys and girls. I'm gonna save you. Is that the code? That is the code. What is that? Oh, okay, right, okay.
What you mind me?
I didn't mind anything. What are you talking about? The mines randomly appeared. Look at me, I'm dodging them while crouched. I'm amazing.
You know, I think they actually lacked some hoods. I don't know, like signs that there are mines. And in hoodless run, you'll actually be challenged by mines because you don't see them.
Would be interesting. But I do feel like people feel mines are challenging enough.
Yeah, they're challenging because they're hoodless without hoodless.
Exactly, exactly. I just realized Phacil is speaking a second language during all this too. Wait, what do you mean? Am I speaking a second language? What's happening? Oh no. Or did you mean that English is not native to me? That's what you meant, I think. If that's the case, then yes. I know, right? I can't even form Yes, you can. Your English is fine, normal. Stop it.
Are you polyglot? Do you speak more than 2 languages?
Yeah, I speak Spanish as well.
Oh, interesting. What made you want to learn Spanish?
My mother's Colombian. I actually didn't want to do anything.
You were forced to learn.
Yeah, basically. Sometimes people are like, how do you speak 3 languages? I go, I got forced to. When I was younger. It started really tiny. Call it slavery, basically. which I'm very grateful for now that I'm older, to be fair. Although, completely honestly, I never really noticed until I got older that it was a big deal. No, no, please. Just shoot him. Oh, he blocked it. This guy is a ninja. He perfect parried me like he's playing Elden Ring. What the crap? Please. Please. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Alright, he's about to come around that corner. And Kung Fu chop me. I feel it. But I'm gonna melee him back, normal. I got you. Wait, where is he? He just left? Alright, okay. Okay, let's see. If you can punch an alpha commander out of the way, you can definitely give a concussion to a squid man. Okay, that's fair. That's pretty good reasoning. I like that. Let's see. Don't you speak Netherlandese? Yeah, Dutch. I got you. Krieg's hilarious, man. Netherlandese indeed. You're so close too. That's me! Oh, okay, right. Yeah, exactly. That is also true. That is a good standard. I like it. English is a third language. It's a third language for me. So it's Dutch.
Is it something you were taught in school?
Yes, correct, yeah. But to be fair, I used to just watch a lot of English television when I was younger. That's where I learned most of it. So I spoke pretty good English before I got to high school. It probably has to do with that my dad is Indonesian and he never taught me Baha. But that's because the biggest part of his family moved to the United States when they were pretty young. So that's where the English probably comes from at home as well. I don't know for sure though. Hello, Mr. Cool, how are you doing? You missed a giant philosophical debate, but long story short, people are definitely kind of not maybe really, possibly, probably not evil. There you go. Also pretty good summary, right? I feel like I'm really good at summarizing. Phacil is going all in on revolver headshots today. Hell yeah. Oh, sorry, what'd you say, Wardosh?
I said it's a typical philosophy. Going in an orbital strike.
That's true. That's about where each one of them ends, right? We definitely feel like we maybe, probably could have, for certain, not the answer. Yeah, go ahead.
So I was studying in the English school, so like from the first class for 11 years, and I was very confident about my English and so I was understanding very good. But at some point I hit an interview for the job, and I was talking to a British person for the first time. I was devastated.
You were like, this is not English.
Yes, exactly. What is he saying?
Where are all my British viewers when I need them? They're like, you what, mate? Yeah, basically. I'll be honest, that's one of those things. I have a group of friends from Final Fantasy 14 that are British that I still talk to, but they're so funny, man. Like sometimes they say stuff and I'm like, could you say it in English this time? And they're like, fuck off. So it's so good. Exactly. Well, so they do their best to avoid accents whenever we hang out. Because yeah, that's definitely, we'll call it English, but it's definitely something else, to be fair. If anyone gets consistent at the revolver headshots, it's busted? Yes, it is. Yes, it definitely is. Agreed. Learned English mostly from video games and movies. Me too, actually, believe it or not. This is another one of those things that they know for certain already as well. Because a lot of times people are like, video games are bad for you. Well, no. I've mentioned here on stream plenty of times. If you want basically a guarantee that you're going to have at least a decent financial success in your life, learn English. So don't learn accountancy, law, medicine. Like, learn English. That's what you learn. And you're probably going to be good in life. That's a fun statistical fact. So definitely. And then if you add to that, hey, you can learn English by simply playing video games with people and speaking English with them. Well, congrats. You just found life hack numero uno. What?
Yeah, software engineering is the main language that I get money from.
Exactly. Unfortunately, it's true for everyone. I've mentioned Sri Lanka that I've gone to on vacation. The people that... Oh, these are fun numbers for you guys. They have like these little tiny taxi things that are called tuk-tuks. What? Yeah, and so these little... Yeah, so these little tuk-tuks, €1 is like 200... I forget their currency, but rupees? Maybe it's rupees. But basically, it's a 200 of their currency, right? We'll say rupees. And if you get into a tuk-tuk as a tourist, just getting in costs you 300 rupees, okay? So €1.5, which is not expensive if you take taxis into account, right? I got in, by the way. But so for every kilometer, I believe, that you travel, you have to pay like... It's like 50 rupees or something like that. So it's like 25 cents, right? So again, it's still not expensive. And so one time I asked to a guy that spoke perfect English in Sri Lanka, right? The Sri Lankan tuk-tuk driver. Like, he spoke it perfectly, and so I was so curious. I said, out of curiosity, I said, how much do you pay for a tuk-tuk if you're from here? And then he said, what do you mean from here? I go, not a tourist. And he goes, well, you have to understand that Sri Lanka is a pretty poor country. I go, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm not gonna get mad at you. I'm not, like, I get that we have to pay more as tourists. I get that. I'm just curious what the discrepancy is, right? And he said, you promise not to get mad. I go, no, of course. And so, no, of course. And so he says, to get into the tuk-tuk costs them 20 rupees, and for every kilometer, 2. Okay? That's the discrepancy. And for them, you know how some of us, when you get into a taxi in the States and the Netherlands as well, you'll pay like, for every kilometer, you'll probably pay like €2 to €5. It's ridiculous, right? So if you take that into account, right, it's the same way we look at expensive taxis. That's how they look at tuk-tuks. And I was like, that's insane. And just him speaking English makes it so that people like me really want to be driven around by him, because he gives us information about the area, where to eat, where not to eat, right? Just the English. That's what does it. Just the English does basically the whole profit. It does everything for him, which is insane. It's really cool to think about that. Just purely from, if you know anyone that's poor anywhere that don't know what to do, you literally tell them, download a free app. It's called Duolingo. It's a fantastic app. Learn English, and you literally propel them forward in life. Like, from that point on, like their whole future is basically set for them fantastically even. So fun tips, guys. If you know anyone who's poor, that is struggling in life, tell them to learn English if they don't already. That's step 1. After that, it's pretty easy, because then you can just tell them to move anywhere on the freaking planet and they'll be fine. So that's pretty neat.
On the software engineering note, I'm kind of curious. Coding in another language, is that really only changing the language?
I have to run a 3-minute ad, by the way. You guys can continue the talk, though. No worries, no worries.
What do you mean?
So if you code in another spoken language, is that really only changing your naming convention for your functions and your strings?
It's always English. English is the
Really?
Yes.
So stuff isn't ever really coded in any other language.
You take comments and like variables.
Hellpod launch
It's
suspended.
always English just because it's grown into industry standard. You would expect software to have
Ah.
because this is how it works. It's all over the world. It's just because USA just took the lead on this front. That's it. Historical.
I see.
Can I stop being snake diver?
He turned you into a snake diver?
Yeah.
Let's see what Mr. Cool wanted an answer. As a wise man once said, all people are born equal. Most people know this quote, but it isn't the full quote. The full quote is all people are born equal, but the lifestyle they embrace, the experiences that they acquire, all shape their personality and future. Yeah, of course. Schools and universities will quickly widen the gap between those enthusiastic about learning and those who aren't. Alright, please tell me this wasn't Andrew Tate. Right. It's a good quote. It's a good quote. Even if it was Andrew Tate, it's still a good quote. I'm not allowed to hate on him. No, he turned me into Snake Diver. I'm back. No, I'm not. Back. No, I'm not. Wait, can I play from here? Yeah, we're good.
You know, it's like small things like rock, paper, and scissors. It's such a good thing in this game.
It's good everywhere. It's because okay. Let me hit you. I'm gonna go full game philosophy. Okay, you guys hit me with your opinions. For all these years I've been gaming, same for you guys probably. If I ask you now, think back to some of the best gaming moments you've ever had, right? Right. Try to dig. You guys in chat as well. Try to dig for the really fun. Like, oh my god, I remember I used to play this game. Right. Which one of those moments were you playing alone? Hit me.
Sometimes.
Okay.
If the story is good. So
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
You like the book. You can enjoy the story.
Yes. But I'm asking you to remember it. So is this the moment where you're like, yeah, this is it. This is definitely like the best moment I've ever had gaming.
The best, no.
No. So hit me with the best.
It's different. I cannot answer the question. It's just different. I cannot.
Definitely. What does your brain do though when I ask you to do that? Where does it take you?
I just remember my favorite game from my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just go through it, and then I remember the funny, the funny events that I had with my friends.
There you go.
So, like 2 situations, like cool story, like very emotional stuff, and then something with my friends, and I feel like they're equal.
Yeah, that's fine. They can be equal. The thing is, for most people, they'll lean into the social aspect of it. So if I asked you, okay, you have to take one away, which one do you take away? Is it the friend moment? You can take away the friend moment if you want.
It's really hard to say because, like, if you're reading a good book, it turns, you learn from it.
Yes.
That's why it's very hard to answer because I definitely learned from those moments or some emotional stuff that I went through playing those games.
Yes.
Because that's why I cannot just remove them.
No.
And I don't want to remove my friends either.
It's interesting though, right? Because you're like, no, but you see, the thing is, like, I grow really wise and I feel like I learned something in life from this moment. But then there's friends. It's like, wait, what? Like, why do you scale them like that, right? So it's like, no, but there's wisdom and there's life experience and there's some like growth, there's personal development, but then there's friends, right?
Exactly. Like, why would you do anything if not?
But it's funny though, right? When you really hear yourself say it, it's like, wait, so you have all these really good arguments, and then your brain says, but friends, right? Your brain's like, but friends, right? So I love that our brain does that, to be fair. And I'm an introvert. That's the crazy part. That is the crazy part. And still our brain says, but friends. I guess all reds again. I did all mines, to be fair. I guess all reds.
Let's go mining. Minecraft.
Minecraft. Are we going, what, 16 mines? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Alright, he wants to do this HUDless 16 mines. Here we go, guys. Good luck. Let's see if we clear this mission. Last mission of the night. It's only fair we do it spectacularly. And a Tesla, of course, and a Tesla. There has to be random Teslas around corner. Make sure you plant them just around the corner so that you can't see them as you come around the corner. Let's see who's fast enough on the broad button. Yes. This is going to be great. Alright, this is definitely going to be peak physique then. If I'm doing War Doge's cowboy build again.
The cowboy build is very cool.
That's very cool. I agree. All right. I made it up on the fly, to be honest. Oh, props to you, Mr. Cool. That's a good quote. Write it for me in Discord in one sentence. I will definitely put it on there. It's a good quote, honestly. It's a good quote, but I think at the beginning of the stream you asked me to answer the question, right? You said, do you think people are equal? The answer is yes. There's no debate. And that's regardless of how much more money, how much more fame, how much... Even if you say, well, but some people, Phacil, have achieved some serious things in life, that doesn't change whether they're equal. They both could have done it. That's not the point, right? So it's a very... I think it's crucial as well to truly believe fundamentally that we are equal. Because if not, then you just get led to a point where you feel, oh, well, that person is rich and happy because, you know, they were born that way and they were better off. No, they chose to be that way.
Interesting insight.
That's such a vexie. My girlfriend taking off for her night shift. Alright, here we go. I know. Oh, HUDless, sorry. I know far too many people that are like, no, people are not equal. Yes, they are. Stop convincing yourself of such nonsense. Or as I always like to say, here we go, you guys have heard this before. All of our corpses smell exactly the same at the end. Bad news for you guys if you think anything else. It's a very vibrant scent. Craig knows.
Not to be like the Jordan Peterson of the conversation, but what do you mean by...
Oh no, alright, we're not doing this. That's definitely the right question though, of course. But equal as in like we all have the same chances, we all deserve the same things, we all have a right to whatever it is you consider human positivity. Let's phrase it as wide as we can phrase it. No, someone's dead.
I would say we're not all necessarily born into the same chances.
No, you said equal, not chances. We didn't say chances.
Well, you said chances.
No, I said we all have the same chance to do stuff. I didn't say we were born on the same spot. Too many nukes.
I was thinking that for a long time that intelligence is the most important part of a person. You can judge people by intelligence, like how important they are by intelligence. And then at some point I just realized like being intelligent doesn't mean that you're actually going to perform good.
Very good.
You're going to achieve anything.
Completely agreed. Yeah.
Like there is a film about it.
Ow.
Forrest Gump, where
Yeah, yeah.
it is hilarious, like very. Like,
But everyone knows it. It's very possible. It's very true.
yes, exactly.
There's extremely successful people that are on the scale of what we would call intelligence, not very intelligent. So how did they get there?
It's about combination.
Yes. And so if I ask you, you have someone who's really smart and someone who... I think if you guys like soccer, there's a debate between someone called Cristiano Ronaldo and someone called Lionel Messi. And if you ask their teammates, like all of them say the same stuff. So one of them says, yeah, but this guy is just a natural talent. He's just born with it, right? When they talk about Messi, they say stuff like that. Or when they talk about Cristiano Ronaldo, they say the opposite. They say this guy is all hard work. Like his work ethos is absurd, absolutely absurd. But somehow they're both up there, right? There's no debate that they're both up there, right, in the sport. And I think that's one of those things where oftentimes people are like, well, it's... there's always someone that says, yeah, but what if someone is talented and works hard? Well, yeah, they're definitely the creme de la creme of whatever it is they're doing. But that's, in that sense, a combination of luck and hard work. And then you just have... would you really hate them for it? So first of all, they were born for it. Second of all, they worked really hard for it. Like, why would you not be happy for them, right? But so, for sure, definitely a fun thing. Yes. Do we have ways of taking out the ships? Oh, we do, okay. Oh, Stern just hit me with a negative, we're in trouble. Alright. Okay, this is definitely gas time. Gas time! Please! Oh, we're fine. Peachy. This way? Let's see. What? This guy hating on Final Fantasy? Although, to be fair, I know you're definitely not the first person to say that. Did I just shoot 2 dudes in the head with 1 shot? I'm clipping that. That was a really good accident. Alright. Let's see. Mostly play single player games. Yeah, that's fine. It's still the same question though, Mr. Cole. If you go back into your memory, what are your most fond moments? I'm definitely not forcing it on you. I'm saying just check what your brain does to you. What? Get out of here.
I will confess, I was thinking about it, but
Oh. I cannot hit headshots anymore. End of the stream. Time to end the stream. It's been good, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Good night. Alright, I landed some shots. Never mind, just kidding. Landed some shots. We're good. Alright. Alright, let's see.
What's actually interesting, I just recalled, we were playing whole family, like
Tactical asset near your position.
We were actually playing the Dragon Age game, my father and my brother, they're safe.
I want you guys all to pay attention as he tells the story. Go ahead.
No, that gives me more creeps.
No, go.
So, the reason why I believe it's very important to me, because it was important to my father and my brother, and therefore, there is a community part to this.
Reinforcing!
Even if it's a good story.
Why was it so important to your brother and your father?
Well, they liked it, and I like them, because they are my father and my brother.
And so they don't like all games? They like that game? Or what?
Like, it was the first, and I think the only game that we were playing as a family. Like, we were
Calling
just
down
gathering around the
fortifications!
furniture and playing
Requesting fortifications!
one by one.
Calling down fortifications!
I guess this is the main reason why I like it.
Deploying minefield.
Do you follow?
Calling
Yeah.
down a sentry!
I'm waiting to see if there's more details. How long ago is this?
Sending down sentry.
How long?
Reloading!
15 years ago. Did you guys notice how relatively vividly he could describe it? He said it's important to them, so it was important to me. Right. That's the feeling you remember, see? That's what your brain did to you. So your brain, if I ask you, so like how often did you play, how long did you play, what was the color of the couch you were sitting on, right? Your brain is like, oh, okay, maybe we remember a little bit, but that's not what your brain locked in, right? Your brain locked in, oh, this is important to you, okay. And it locked in why it's important to you, and then said, all right, well, in that case, locking it in. Here we go. Into the hippocampus it goes, long-term memory. Yeah, go ahead. Remember, guys, 15 years.
The exact situation, the worst was the joke I was joking. I think it's just my memory. But in general, I recall that moment and I make an assumption. This is exactly what I was feeling. I remember the feeling, and I remember the moment. And I was making an assumption based on the
Reloading!
Okay. So what's the most important part of that day for you? The realization that it was important to them?
we were acting as a family.
There you go. So it has nothing to do with Dragon Age.
Well, Dragon Age has given us a purpose. Like
Yes.
the purpose to...
But if it was a different game, would it have been a worse memory?
Well, if it was a very bad game, I guess.
No. If the moment's identical and we change the game to a different game, does it lose value? The memory.
The moment is like popcorn when you watch a film. If the popcorn is very bad, you actually pay attention to it instead of just waiting for the film.
Okay, answer the question, Wardosh. If we go back into your memory and we say it wasn't Dragon Age, we were playing Grand Theft Auto with your family, okay? Which is not multiplayer, I know, relax. But does it change the memory, the way you feel about that memory, yes or no? Okay. And now if you say, okay, we're playing Dragon Age, but you take away the moment, the way you felt about your dad and your brother, does it change the memory? Funny, right? It's funny, right? How obvious that is. There's not even hesitation in your mind. You're like, yeah, the memory becomes worthless. This is the thing. This is the thing I try to get into people's heads.
It's just like completely
Yes. Okay, sorry. Less important. I will nuance. I apologize. So this is the thing I try to get into people's heads always, right? We our brain knows what is important. Like it locks it in like long before we realize it is, right? And so if you accept that to be true, that's kind of where I'm like, just have fun, hang out with the same stuff I preach in lecture basically every time I stream, right? Hang out, have fun, chill. If you can't, have a good day. Don't worry. Feel free to come back. Feel free to leave. Everything's fine. Just be happy, hang out. Because I know 10 years from now, if any of you guys will remember anything about this stream, you guys will remember the moments where you were like, this guy had pretty good points. Or maybe you remember someone being really nice to you. You remember you'll remember the social moments. That's what you're going to remember. You're not going to remember Helldivers. Like, you're not going to remember the guns or what they were called, and none of it. You will remember the moment. So, for sure. Thank you for that, Wardosh. Thank you for sharing.
They will remember the Space Cowboy build.
No, you won't. You think you will, but you definitely won't. Let's see. Just noticed the last follows is the streamer from yesterday. Yeah, oftentimes they do that. It's really nice of them. I forgot to follow him yesterday, actually. I'll probably do that here in a sec. Okay, where the heck are we going, team? Main objective nearby. Was that for you guys?
Requesting fortifications.
I don't even know where I'm going. But I do know
Requesting fortifications.
I am
Calling down fortifications.
helping. Down, up, right, up, left, right? Yeah, okay. That's left.
Requesting sentry. Calling down requesting fortifications.
Alright, I am helping. Probably not, but let's see. Thank you for the quote, Mr. Cole. Most of my fun moments in gaming are overcoming really strong bosses with tight execution. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. But are they the most fun moments? If I ask you to look for the most fun. What? Are we on extraction yet? What's happening? Okay, can you drop a stratagem so I know where you are? Thank you. Alright, let's see. You have to have it bound to a key. You have to go to your settings. Let's see. Data fights in Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3 or Ishin from Seeker, yeah. But everyone has good memories of games. What I'm saying is if I ask you to look for the very best, the stuff that you're like, oh my god, this is so heartwarming, very few people would go to games or go to single player moment in their memory. They're definitely there, just so that's clear, but not most of us. Most people will answer like Wardosh. The answer doesn't change. All my best moments were purely solo. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, normal. Like I said, there's definitely a room for it. But in theory, though, our body likes the oxytocin way too much. So it's very rough to deviate from it. Let's see. You were a big Kingdom Hearts fan, eh? Alright, Cyrus. I can't hit headshots. The only answer? Laser. You guys are right. Laser's always the right answer. Let's see. Winston Churchill is also right. He's definitely right. You go from failure to failure. Fully optimistically. That's how you do it. Suggest you boost the volume of others. Oh, thank you. I boosted them just now. Thank you for the feedback, Crick. I appreciate you. Thank you for keeping an eye out, man. Thank you so much. Can you count to 5 for me, Wardosh? So stream can say whether they can hear you good well or not. One more time. I'm looking at the audio.
Don't do it, what?
Oh, in French. Très bien.
The phone, the first. 4.
Alright, they're not hearing it very well. Let me turn you up on Discord itself, actually.
Actually, I know. I can
Okay.
summarize that the experience with single player and with the community. It's
Mhm.
like the single player games, they feel like, oh, this is good, like this is fun, this is interesting, and the community stuff, like with my family or with my friends, they're like, this is me as a person.
There you go. That's a good summary. I like that. That's true for most people.
Oh, I recall now, Quatre Cent Six. I was learning French in school, but I was very bad.
Let's see. Thank you for the voice feedback, guys. If you cut the story and up the audio, listen again. I got the gist from you. Okay, yeah. I turned them up this time. Can you do me a favor, Wardosh? Can you say something again? Or just talk with me, really. Are you having fun playing again? We don't play together very often, do we?
Yes. You're talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes. Fun.
Good. Very good. How do you say fun in Ukraine? Or Russian?
Veselo.
Vasilo?
Ukraine. Veselo. In Russian it
Vasilo.
will be Veselo.
Ah.
But I don't speak.
That's a long
much
word.
Russian.
That's a long word for fun.
Yeah.
You're like, where is he going with this? I'm just saying. I have complicated matters. By accident. Good luck. Took his head.
So, is there a lot of vocabulary overlap between German and Dutch?
Yes.
What's the word for ambulant?
Ooh, for German? I don't know, actually.
For Dutch.
In Dutch, it's ambulance. It's the same.
Oh, it's the same. Interesting.
There's a lot of English-esque words in Dutch as well. How? Oh, there we go. Headshot with the butt of the revolver.
I remember the video. There was a song where people were singing Goeie Morgen or something like this, which I think means good morning in some language. Maybe in Dutch? I
Really?
don't know.
One more time?
Goeie Morgen.
Yeah, that is Dutch, yeah.
Yes, and it's so... it became a meme in Russian community because, well, the
Did
first
it?
part of the word means like a rude word.
Oh. Oh, I can see that becoming a meme then.
Yeah, so it's basically it evolved. So there is a root word. I won't say it, but it's the
Mhm.
first three characters of the word. And
Calm.
the Russian.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, I was getting frustrated.
And Russians are actually very inventive in the root word, I would say. So they actually take like simple words like something that you do, and they add this first word, the root part, and then you get assembled new things, which means like doing this thing but very badly.
Okay, alright. That's pretty
and
creative.
This Dutch word means exactly that.
Oh no.
And when people
I think
are
I've heard of
singing-
this somewhere. You need to link that song somewhere in the Discord.
It's from Eurovision.
Really?
Yes.
That's a pretty big stage. Okay, alright.
So if you would translate it to Russian, like exactly what they were saying, they were saying like they mean that good morning, but if you translate it to Russian, it will sound like a very bad morning, like exceptionally bad morning. They were just thinking it in the song. That's why it's hilarious.
That's a pretty fast meme. I see that. What the crap. This is pretty long ago though, right? I think.
Yes.
Let's see. Oh man, so far, calling me a Kingdom Hearts fan is rough. Okay, alright. You're not a fan then, fine. You just enjoyed the gameplay? Or maybe you just played them all. Alright, we'll say you played them all. Let's see. Still not normalized to Phacil's level, but better and pretty easy to understand. Let me turn him up a bit. I do feel like Wardosh is a little bit more quiet than other people on Discord though. Are you far away from your mic, Wardosh?
No, it's right
Okay, alright,
near
never
my
mind.
mouse.
Okay, alright. Let's see. Ambulance has a French origin. Triage does for sure. Oh, thank you, Craig. Alright, have a good one. Have fun playing Deep Pro Galactic. I'm jealous that you game with your kids, man. I'm way too jealous. Alright, have fun, man. My best to your kids. Connor, I think, at least. Have a good one. Thank you for joining, but... Alright, please. Just, I want one more solid headshot before we end the stream. Just one. Too low. Ow. Alright, I can do. I can do. Couple more.
Get to the chopper.
You're right. Alright, that felt pretty good. At least I got a hit on that. I guess it's a bit higher. I'm shooting him in the neck, I think. Oh, I'm shooting him in the arm, probably. Alright. Where is the chopper? Oh, over there. Okay. I think we leave. No, the mines. Please, 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 please. Don't shoot the mines. Don't shoot the mines. Oh, don't go boom. Don't go boom. I knew it would go boom. Oh, no. Yeah. If you guys ever have kids, you get jealous of stuff like that, man. Like my kids love playing with me, but not gaming yet. They're too small. But the idea of it, man. Yeah, let's just say the stuff you find important in life changes as you get kids. That's also very true. Maybe it's just because I got older too. It's probably the combination, of course. You learn to love your kids more than you love you. Ooh, that was a good headshot. Juicy. Good. Better. I think it's because I'm below them. I'm shooting them in the arm as they're aiming for me. Aye. Ow. Better. I am running for my life. For my life. Run, run, run. I hope you have good answer to a million overseers. Alright, so far so good. Wow. Do we have an answer to this boy? Please don't zap me. Oi, this way. Got him. I did it, Wardosh, with a senator. Took a million years. Definitely wasn't flashy, but I did do it. Grovel. Yes. No, please. I'm calling it in. All right. Oh, red. Thank you, Normal. Red. Fun fact. Red is the light prostitutes use. That's a pretty good fun fact. Which I guess right now is making my attic look like it's a prostitute room. Fair's fair. What? No. We're in trouble. Oi! I pressed C. I pressed C. Yeah, I had to come up with that on the fly. I did my best. I did my best. I'll get better at it, Normal. Give me time. Call us in. Call us in. Wardosh is hiding in a bush. Oh no. That's a Tesla.
Calling down fortifications. Requesting fortifications. Calling down fortifications.
Alright, team. I did it. Handled it. Love your neighbor as you love yourself, I said calmly after committing vehicular manslaughter. Come on. Come on, alright. Alright. I'm assuming it's a joke and it's a dark joke and then it's a pretty good joke. What? No! It crashed? Why would it crash? I finally get a headshot and my game crashes. Why? What time is it? Okay, alright. Well, you guys can finish the mission, but my game actually crashed. So I guess we're going into this now. That's an interesting way to transition. We've never had it crash like that at the end of the stream. What timing? We'll just say it was a calculated crash, which it wasn't, but it's fine. We can pretend. We can pretend. I do have to work on my humor. I have mentioned before, though, I'm a very analytical person. I'm definitely not a creative person. That's not my forte. I've spent my entire life doing my best to deduce, well, if this person has problem A, then it could be problem B. But if it's B, then it probably wouldn't have symptom 1. And then 2 doesn't make sense either. So it's probably not B. Then probably it's D. But then if it's D, then why is 3 not present? That's interesting. All right, so this is basically healthcare in a nutshell. Right. To be fair, it's probably true for most people. This is how you go through deductive processes, right? But that's basically what you do the entire day. So that's what I'm used to. I'm not used to like, hey, let me try to make you smile. Right? It's very well, though with patience, I would agree. I would argue it's better though. But it's mostly because I feel like I'm pretty good at intuiting how someone is feeling. Right, so like I've mentioned this on stream as well before. When I introduce myself to a patient on the ICU, which means you're having a terrible day, by the way, on average, if you're on the ICU, I usually say, good morning. And they look at me and I go, how are you feeling? And then they'll go, yeah, I'm okay. I go, are you sure? Because that's a pretty shitty question on an ICU, right? And then the moment I do that, most of the time they're like, okay, all right, this guy is a joker. All right, so he gets that I'm not feeling very well. All right, that's fair. Right, so it's these little moments that I think are the little innocuous where they know, okay, he's just picking on me. He doesn't actually think that I'm feeling fantastic, right? So for sure, I'll get better at it. Give me time. Give me time. I'm only like 100 streams in, right? To be fair. Of which the first 30 or 40 were me trying to figure out why the stream was lagging or why the graphics were being weird, etc. That's part of the learning curve. That's how it is, though. All right, let's see. Oh, not me? Okay, I take it all back then. Take back the last 5 minutes of what I was talking about. No worries, team. No worries. Let's see. Stream said it's time to finish. That is definitely what it looked like, Normal. It really is. It's pretty interesting that it timed out like that. Like, why? Maybe just too many mines, I guess? Because we dropped a bunch of mines right as I crashed. I don't know what else would have caused it. There was 2 harvesters. Probably a bunch of... not many more enemies, I would say. I feel like it's probably the combination of all the mines and all the explosions going off that caused the crash. Would be my guess anyway. Let's hope. Let's hope it's that simple. Yeah. Alright, guys. Have you guys all answered the question, when did you spark positivity in others? Normal hugs people. Krieg is a nurse, so Krieg should be fine there. Who else has good stories? It's kind of like the good deed question, but it's a little bit different in the nuance that if you do something kind for someone else, that doesn't necessarily, it does often, but doesn't necessarily mean sparking positivity. But usually sparking positivity, I would say, implies that you did something to motivate them to do something, right? So that's usually where I think, so it is a good deed in that sense, but I think the nuance is, when is the last time maybe you got someone to do something that maybe they didn't think they could do, or maybe they were confident they couldn't do. That's an even stronger one. Good. Yeah, I would say that's the best explanation I can give for it. Let's see. Yeah, that's true. It could be a random bug. That is fair as well. The timing was interesting though, right? Oh yeah, it could definitely be a random bug, to be fair. It is what it is. It is what it is. Timings, man. Timings. I'm enjoying it though. I'm enjoying this whole learning curve as a streamer. I hope you guys are still having fun on watching the stream. I'm assuming you guys are, because if not, why would you be here, right? In theory. That is the theory. Oh, good hydration check. Thank you, Stern. Oh, and bye to the people on Discord if you're jumping off, by the way. Thank you for the runs, guys. You can stay as well, don't worry. Feel free to stay. Let's see. Bring gifts and be friendly. This is a good habit. This is a really good habit, Normal. It's in the little tiny things we do for one another. That's the thing. The stuff that changes the world. I swear. Let me give you guys a typical one. This is very typical on the ICU, right? When people are admitted to an intensive care, like they're extremely, extremely sick. And a lot of people are like, okay, what does that mean? Like, and for me, even as a nurse, I had, let's see, about 4 years of nursing experience before I got close to an ICU. And I didn't realize how sick someone could get. Someone can be so sick that while they're laying on their back, they're okay. And if you tilt them on their side, their body is so unstable that they go into cardiac arrest. Right? That's how sick they are. You cannot even touch these people, basically. That's how sick they are. Right? It's insane to think about. And so this is the degree of how sick someone can be. And so when I talk about these tiny little things you can do for one another, like one of the most common things we'll do for a patient if they've been admitted to the ICU for long, which is usually about a week, maybe 2, right? That's already long. If you're on the ICU for a week or 2, that's rare, because usually you're either gone or you're dead. Right? Those are the 2 options you have. So if someone's on an ICU for long, then at some point, usually the nurses will say, maybe it's time we get some fresh air with this person, right? And that sounds really simple, right? You're like, okay, well, so you guys take the patient outside. I go, no, that's not what it is. No, like for me to take an ICU patient outside, first of all, I have to use a different mechanical ventilator. So it's this really big ass machine that I have to attach to the bed. And then they usually have, 5, 6, 7 IVs or IV fluids. So there's a bunch of wires, and we need a pump for each syringe. Right, so you have 7 of these pumps, and then sometimes they'll have extra, maybe they're on dialysis. So then we have to take them off of the dialysis. We have to make sure that the really big catheter they have for the dialysis is flushed so that it doesn't occlude, and then we'd have to place a new one, which is dangerous, right? So there's all these little things we'd have to do just to take them outside, which is obviously why most of the time we don't do it. But when someone's been on the ICU for so long, then we're usually like, okay, you really need some fresh air. And every time you walk down the hallway with someone like this, like everyone in the hospital is like looking at them, because you can tell they don't look healthy, fit. They look like they either were dead or about to be, right? They look very sick. And so if they're too sick, we can't do it, because obviously, like I just mentioned, if you tilt some people, they'll go into cardiac arrest. So they have to be good enough. And it's that little moment when we take that person outside is always phenomenal. It's really weird to think about that. Something so tiny when we take them outside, like usually they cry, and they're always grateful, assuming they're awake, right? They're well enough awake to be able to show it, but they're always grateful. They're always thankful. You can tell, like, just by their facial expression that they're happy by being outside. And it's that little tiny moment where if I tell you guys all the risk and all the things, like, why would you do it? Because psychologically, for that patient, that is the difference between someone, you know, thinking back to, assuming they survive, thinking back to their time on the ICU as something that they have a traumatic experience by, you know, with PTSS, or sorry, in English it's PTSD, sorry, or thinking back to it and being able to cope with that time of their life, right? It's that little tiny moment that makes the difference between someone for the rest of their life, possibly 20, 30, 40 years, thinking back to the ICU and just panicking at the thought of it, and someone thinking back to the ICU, thinking back to that day where, you know, Phacil and his co-workers took them outside, had a laugh, you know, enjoyed a bit of the sun before they went back to their daily routine. Right? It's that little tiny moments. So it's like I always say, you know, like it's, I really, really hope if you guys, like at some point you guys will move on. That's how it is, right? People come and go always. If I give you guys anything, it's that. It's the understanding that the little tiny acts you do every single day will change the world. And unfortunately, you will never get proof that it was partly your doing, but you will definitely see it around you, at least a little bit. So for sure, stick with it, team, stick with it. What kind of things can people do to go to, what do you mean, like what type of illnesses, or what do you mean? You mean professionally to work on the ICU, or to have to be admitted to the ICU, Mr. Cool? What do you mean by this? But so yeah, definitely guys, if you get a chance to do anything kind for another human being, the last thing you should do is say, you know, well, it'll be awkward, and no, it's definitely not worth it. It's always worth it. It is always worth it, no matter how tiny. Opening a door, holding a door, carrying a bag, opening or holding the elevator, whatever it is, anything tiny you can do that is kind for someone else, you should do it. Like, not only will you be happier for it, so will they. And I guarantee you, at some point, you'll realize you are changing the world one step at a time. Which is nuts. It's absolutely nuts to think that it's that tiny. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So as a patient, yeah. Yes, car crashes more commonly. 10 stories, you usually don't survive, Mr. Cool. I'll be honest with you. If you fall from 2 or 3 stories, that can already be pretty rough if you're not dead already. 4, 5, 6 is not very common for people to survive that, unless they hit something on the way down. And that sounds kind of weird, but if you hit something on the way down, it slows you down, and that's why you survive. But you're definitely in shambles. So yes, so those are called trauma incidents, or mechanical trauma incidents, to be more specific. But there's also a lot of internal stuff that can happen, right? So obviously people who have heart attacks. So if you have something, the most common one is you have a blood clot, or you have atherosclerosis is what it's called. So you have fat in your coronary arteries. So you have little blood vessels that supply the heart with blood. And if that gets obstructed, then a part of the heart dies off. And if it's big enough, the part that dies off, your heart could stop altogether. Or it could just not work well enough to keep you nourished, which in turn obviously means you die, right? And so if you have a heart attack and someone starts performing CPR on you, there is a chance that they get the heart pumping again. And if they do, then you're definitely going to the ICU, assuming you had a heart attack for long enough. If you're lucky, someone performs CPR on you and your heart starts working really fast again, and you wake up as they do that. So you passed out because you were dead for that moment, but then you're resuscitated. And then if that's the case, then sometimes they'll send you to the coronary care unit as well. But you have to be pretty well. And normally if you've gone into cardiac arrest for at least a couple minutes, right? So, which is fast, right? Just a couple minutes of no blood pumping, you'll get to a point where your brain is at least a little bit damaged, and every other organ as well, of course. And that requires an ICU. Let's see. I've noticed some people in this community have really grand goals, making the world a better place. You should. You should also make it specific though. And this is why I keep telling you guys, like, whenever I say that, like, for me, the nuance is, I believe if I just get you guys to realize just that tiny act, the next time you're at work, you're in the elevator, the next time you're, you know, doing groceries, whatever it is, the next time you're visiting family, the next time you're at a friend's house, that little tiny act of kindness, that's what it is. That's where we're going to find power, if you ask me. That's where we're going to find influence. If you just take that moment, every single time you ask, you have a chance, you see it, right? You know you could do something nice right now. Most people feel awkward. They feel like, well, you know, I don't know who this person is, and then maybe they don't appreciate it. Maybe I'll come across weird. Maybe I'll come across, like, all of it. Like, do your best to get rid of it and just do it. And at some point you'll realize this is great. Holy crap. And then once you get to that point, congrats, like, you're done. You definitely don't need my nonsense anymore. At that point, it'll carry itself. But getting to that point, that's basically the whole concept to my YouTube channel, basically. If you hit something every floor, you're just falling one floor 10 times. That's still pretty painful, but yes, basically, Saren, yes. I'm gonna go to the Netherlands, get into a car crash to meet you. Please don't. If you come to the Netherlands at some point, the mods were joking about it as well. If I get to a point where I make enough money off of this so I can organize like a Phacil con or whatever you guys want to call it, like, I'll get into that, don't worry. But for now, let's just hang out, have fun, be happy. Don't worry. It doesn't have to be so complicated. Let's see. It'd be an interesting thing to claim you fell down a floor 10 times. That is very... Yeah, okay, right. We've had pretty funny stories, to be fair. But yes. But yeah, there's tons of stuff. Probably one of the more prominent ones I've ever... Yeah, okay, right. Like, one time we had a psychiatric patient, a patient who went into psychosis. So basically they weren't themselves anymore, let's put it like that. And they stuck 2 pencils like down their eyes. That's pretty spooky. So yeah, there's some nasty stuff out there. It's pretty graphic, I apologize. I've seen crossbow accidents. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, there's some rancid stuff that happens. Yeah, Netflix ain't got nothing on an average ER and ICU, man. I'm telling you. It is what it is. Oh, hydration check. Drink water, guys. Probably lost my monetization for this video by saying that, but I don't care. It's true. What do you want me to do? I'm a nurse. We are pretty nasty when we're open. It is what it is. Exactly. I don't drink beer, so alcohol-free beer, yes. Much appreciated. You guys can just hang out, don't worry. Feel free to. I would be more than open to at some point at least meeting some of you guys, but I would love it though. Why not? I am a kind and caring person. I believe in the goodness of mankind. That's how it is. And sometimes this is a fun one. This is for those of you that are paranoid in chat. And sometimes people are like, are you sure, Phacil? What if one of them is a psycho killer? I go, that's possible. But are you saying that if I were to meet 10 of them and one of them is a psycho killer, you think the other 9 would not try to protect me? This is where human nature I absolutely love and adore. And people are like, that's a fair point. Holy crap. I go, this is what it is. And if you're like, oh yeah, but it's still a risk, I go, okay, well, but if you're saying never take a risk again, then just stop going outside. Just stop doing whatever it is you're doing, because realistically, everything has risk. It is what it is. Let's see. I'm underage, can't buy beer legally. That's a good thing. Hopefully, because cigarettes are starting to leave the earth, which is a good thing. At some point, alcohol will go too. At some point. Mark my words, you heard it here. There's no way it doesn't. Let's see. Kvass is just better beer and not... I've never heard of this. Kvass? Kvass? Interesting. Buying beer underage, just higher difficulty level. Fair enough. It really is. What is this? Oh no, is it time to Google? Alright. Am I ruining my algorithm? Probably am. Alright, here we go. Alright. Alright.
I can do hints. It's palanitsa.
Oh, it's food.
Ukrznica.
What is this? It's a type of hearth-baked bread. Made
bread.
It's bread. It looks super tasty. It looks very tasty. How do you pronounce this?
It's a train company.
Ukrainian railways. That's very hard to pronounce. Holy crap. How do you pronounce it?
Укрзалізниця.
The crap, alright. Yeah, definitely. I believe you. And
Студентство is the studentship.
Why do you say oi? Is the O pronounced oi?
Студентство.
Oh, tvo. Okay, alright. I thought you said oi. Okay. Alright. Let's see.
You need to repeat it. That's the point of the
Okay,
message.
studentstvo?
Pretty nice.
That's pretty good, right? What was the Polyania? I lost the first one. What's the first one?
Поляниця.
Why do you say po? Like it's an O. Is it pol?
It's a поляниця. Okay, yeah.
Polyanitia. Sia? How do you pronounce the end of it?
Поляниця.
But you don't really pronounce the Y, do you?
Yeah.
You say Polyanitia?
Kind of. Yeah. Okay.
And this last one is gonna get me. One more time.
Укрзалізниця.
Wait, one more time.
Укрзалізниця.
Ukrzalitznitsa.
Да.
Da, where's the D? There's no D.
No. Да means yes.
Oh, okay, right. I was like, what? What do you mean D? Where's a D? All right, well done. That's very serious.
Very
You guys like your Z's way too much and your Y's, I'll be honest. But I'm not going to pretend like the Dutch have a good language though, so you win probably. Let's see. Some Slavic languages sound so nice. That is true. You guys don't have very hard sounds though, right? Like for example, the Dutch G is right, which is just, I don't know, it's disgusting, but it's a thing. I enjoy languages with the accent, hard noises.
Can you give an example, a word?
Yeah, usually we give this usually gorgelen, which is to gurgle. Gorgelen.
Gorgelen.
Yeah, no, you have to say
Gorgelen.
It's weird, eh? It's very weird.
A bit like French.
Yeah, French is better. I agree. Oh man. Let's see. Kvass isn't bitter unless you're getting some really dark kvass. It's mostly sour. Oh. Sourish and sugary. That sounds very licorice, I suppose, maybe. No. Gritskors? What? I'm not even trying the last name. What the crap. No hard sounds? Google blue. That is not a B and an L, is it? I'm pretty sure that's not a B and an L. Oh god. Okay. I'm kind of happy we're at the end of the stream because I feel like you guys are going to make this much harder for me. I'll be honest though, I would love to learn a Slavic language at some point. I think they are very cool. Like as mentioned, I do think they do have something proper. Romantic is the right word, I think. Proper romantic to them, so it is very cool. Very cool. Polish is a very heavy language and a harsh one. It's like a caveman language. The Polish thing I said was just a common name. That's crazy that it's a common name, right? Look at how many S's and Z's are in there. What? Why is there so many?
It's like Chigorsh. Brzeszczykowiec.
Why? That's so good, man. Holy crap. Usually when we have Polish patients on the ICU, we're like, there's a Polish patient in room 4. No one says the name. People just like, yeah, there's the Mister in room 4.
Well, we got an expert.
Okay, say it.
Grzegorz Brzęczyszczykiewicz.
You said T's. There's no T's in there.
Repeat it.
Repeat it.
No, there is no T's. I didn't say any.
Okay, go ahead. Say it one more time.
Grzegorz Brzęczyszczykiewicz.
Brzęczyszczykiewicz.
Yep, close. You're Russian, so you can get it.
Alright, this is where I end the stream. This is no way.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, he knows. Ya is only read as ya when after an apostrophe, a vowel, or at the start of a word. Otherwise, it means to. Oh, okay. Alright, that makes more sense. The Y is silent. Alright. Alright. This is close, central, unrounded vowel. Oh boy, that just sounds complicated. I am definitely not a language expert. Holy crap. Okay, the good news is we're at the end of the stream. Give me a name, by the way, for who to raid on Twitch, please. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. This was fun, honestly. The no-HUD runs, the immersion and stuff is pretty interesting. I feel like towards the end there I was really getting into it. I feel like I was very much like, all right, so I feel like I've been around this corner. I've seen that car. I've looked at that antenna. That gives you an idea of how important the mini-map is, right? Because normally I don't notice any of that stuff. So my brain was like, I'm pretty sure we've seen this white car before. I was like, all right. So that was a good one. It was a good one. Tomorrow is Saturday. So viewer builds as always. I still have some builds written down, but not very many left. That's the good news. So feel free to hit me with anything you guys want, either on YouTube when I announce the viewer builds, which I do every morning, of course, or my morning, sorry. Or you can post it on Discord in the loadouts channel, the Helldivers 2 loadouts channel.
I'm sorry, can I say something?
Yeah, of
final?
course. Of course.
So I was thinking about all the stuff that I shared about my father and all this gaming stuff, and that I think one of the viewers were playing with their kids, and I just understood that probably this is a very important part of memory for me as a person, and it's probably not that important for my father just because he didn't view that this is something very special. So maybe for fathers on the stream, you may not see this as very important thing, but it may be that your child will remember this for his life. Like it's 15 years from that point, and I still remember this perfectly.
That's probably both. Is the good news. There's a good chance if you ask your dad about it, he'll probably remember at least something of it. So it's both ways. I can say that as a dad now. It's definitely both ways. What I was trying to zoom in on, of course, was the emotion of being close to someone, the oxytocin, the social interaction. That's the thing. That's the thing where our brain says, okay, this is important because we're emotionally attached. Lock it in, right? And then you will never forget it ever again. And so our brain does this our entire life, which I think is wonderful to realize. So it's a matter of locking onto it consciously, and then that makes us a lot happier as people as well. Oh, thank you for that, Wardosh. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Say bye to the people on YouTube. Catch you guys tomorrow. And for those of you that can't make it or don't feel like making it, of course, have a good weekend, guys, and a good week. Catch you next time. Catch you soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, YouTube.
So yeah, have a good night.
Bye-bye. Have a good one, Wardosh.